Welcome everyone to Slices and Dices. I'm your DM, BurnBryte, and someone's laughing, and I heard that. Everyone's just doing something. I don't know what it is, but everyone's just laughing for some reason. That's so strange. Welcome everyone. It's been quite a while. 2 months, 2.5 months. I'm not 100% sure exactly the time, but
Too
we're on.
long, sir.
Last
Too
year.
long.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're this just for anyone who's chiming in, don't know what this is. This is a personal campaign of mine. I've stitched together actual campaigns, and then later on in the latter half, we're going to be doing some actual homebrew BurnBryte campaigns that we've done before. But stitching together two different ones and making a third little bit. It's called Sparking the Zenith. We've already had session one. I would definitely recommend going watching it on YouTube. It's about 3 hours long, and there's a lot of fun stuff that happened. I don't know if you guys have anything to say. Any one of these are reminders. I know Red and Deadite, or Mr. Sorry, I asked you before we started the stream. I can't remember what we want to call you.
You can call me Jane or Miss Deadite. It doesn't matter.
Jane. All right. Or Mr. Okay. Anyways, I know Jane and Red are still new to the system. Now, they played with us a month ago, but we did have a lot of rolls, and I don't expect a ton today, unless something crazy happened. Maybe we could. I don't know.
We like rolling
We'll find
dice.
it.
Don't fault us.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not faulting you for it. I'm just I'm holding back a lot.
are you though?
I think you should
Yeah.
stop. But that being
Stop.
said,
Oh yeah, Sarah's a little, tipsy tonight, so we can't tell.
oh hey, thanks for the call out. But that being said, I've played with Kraw a lot, online and off, and I don't want him to hold back on us. Throw us your best, baby.
Well, it'll
Sarah's
happen
best,
later.
Sarah.
But anyways, I think Matt, you go before the ending, right? Now we do everyone's stuff before we actually start. Is that correct?
You can do it however you want to do it, Kraw. I don't care however
It
you want
makes
to do it. The last time we
it makes
did
it
it,
easier to.
yeah. The last time we played, we did we did a run through of everybody before the actual sesh. So if you want to do it now's a good time. If you want to do it at the end, we can do it at the end. There's fine too.
By the way, if you notice me looking up, because my zoom's up there, so I'm looking at everyone's faces up above me. That's why I couldn't move my left arm. Yeah. So right here's my screen, and my webcam's right there, so it's kind of interesting. Anyways, why don't for everyone who is part of this, then remember what characters you played. We had Freedom 76, Asra, Bharz Jham, Hera Cross, and Morriacha. I think Morriacha.
Just call me Maury.
Mori. Let's go through everyone, and you guys can say your links as well and everything, and also your character, and just to remind everyone who they are. So why don't we just start? I'm just going to go in order from the last time. I probably went in order from the list on Roll20, so I'm going to go in the opposite order from Roll20, and we're just going to start with you, Maury.
Wait, what?
Say where people can find you, and also describe your character a bit, because people may not remember.
Oh, well, I mean, hi, I'm Tally. I just your average everyday nerd that loves playing like D&D. Recently started playing Pathfinder, and I try to get involved as much tabletop games as I can. I'm usually seen on Discord or Blue Sky as of recently, and just here for whatever shenanigans usually tends to happen.
All right, and what's Maury? Who's Maury? Not what?
Oh man, as far as I know about Maury, he's a a gambler of sort who just so happens to get himself into a load of trouble. Um, Definitely required a favor of sort to get himself out of said trouble, but hopefully it doesn't, well, bite him in the ass. Or who knows?
And right? So you're a cat-like creature.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, as well. Yeah. So yeah, those are definitely cat-like species.
Okay, we'll go to Hera Cross. Hera.
Hey, that's me. Hi, I'm Red. I play games. That's basically everything about me. But my character Hera, unironically based off a Hercules beetle, but I'm playing a Kithuk in this system, and he's basically a mix of everything. He's a doctor, but also a fighter and an influencer. So this is his own private jet that the party is all flying around on. So
I'm fighting words.
literally.
All right. Keithhook, for those who don't know, is a insectoid type creature.
4 arms.
They look
Yay.
like 4 arms. Yeah. All right. Bharz Jham.
Hi, that's me. I go by Jane or Miss Deadite. You can find us or find me on the Discord where I'm posting probably some of the weirdest memes that come to my head or whatever I happen to find. In this game, I play a Zivoi who they're basically amorphic gelatinous slug creatures, and mine likes to hide inside of corpses. Also, he's kind of the ship's mechanic.
All right. Then to Asra.
Hi, I'm Sarah. You can find me on the webs at Lovely Llama, but in this game, I am playing a Driftling, who is a species that nobody knows what they exactly look like. They just kind of absorb the characteristics of other species they like. So, Asra is a Driftling who is a fast-talking 1920s date. And her entire thing is about making art, baby. Whatever she does, she wants it to be beautiful. And at the time you met her, she was a crystalline cat made out of clear crystals with multicolored rainbow beetles climbing in and about and under her skin. But then she got the word that these weird-ass cats, these strange motherfuckers, these cultists might be looking for her, and so she bugged out and created a new identity. She had a week in space travel, and now she looks a little bit like a Glean, those crazy squid creatures you may know. And now she looks like a squid. That is also a squid that is nothing but the Lord is a giant void, dark space of stars inside a squid body. And oh dear, I'm so terribly sorry. Did I disturb you? I really just was trying to go about my research and... Oh, I'm terribly sorry you noticed me. Just let me... I'll get out of your way. Don't mind me.
And then last and certainly not the most annoying character to deal with, SDM, Freedom 76.
Yes, I win the prize. Hi everybody. I'm Matt. I kind of do things here on this channel and maybe help administer it every once in a while if I can help the inmates stop from running the asylum. It's super fun.
Never.
Yes, it
But-
will happen one day. I may have a modicum of control. It won't. It won't. I've let the termites eat the tree. So what am I gonna do? Hey, so yeah, I'm playing a character who is he's a sentient robot, species known as Peacecraft. Kind of ironic.
Yeah.
Considering his name is Freedom 76. Freedom 76, as I think was described last time, is the American Matt Berry, it combined with GI Robot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I watched the Creature Commandos and I'm like, look, it's Freedom 76. Are we going
Guys,
to...
I just had 4d6s in my couch. I don't know.
He's just finding dice everywhere, Sarah. Yeah, he is. GI Robot is literally just like, can we kill Nazis? And I'm like, oh, look, it's Freedom 76. I believe in freedom. I'm like, oh my God, it's amazing.
Oh my God, I didn't even make that connection, but oh my God, it's fucking you.
It is 100% GI Robot.
You did it first.
I did it first. I did it before it was cool, or at least voiced by.
You did it before but you did it before it was released on TV.
I did it before. Yeah, it was probably recorded before it was released, but yeah.
Yeah, but
You
it
did it
hadn't been
before it was
released
cool.
yet,
No,
so you can
100%.
still call it.
yeah.
You can call it big.
Anyway, Freedom 76 is a robot. He has no social identity, really, so to speak. He is a mass of quips.
He is
And
he's a giant guy.
he's a giant dude with a lot of guns and a giant sort of star, the sort of the quintessential American star. Although, of course, America is not part of this galaxy. But he believes in the freedom of every sentient being. And he will kill every motherfucker who does not believe in freedom.
Taking out 4 squares.
100%. 100%. And he is a massive quips and dad jokes and propaganda all rolled up in a massive metal frame loaded with weaponry. So
1950s
I'm just
America.
I'm gonna
Exactly.
do a little ass coverage right here, which is I'm recovering from shoulder surgery, so you might see me make weird faces in my window, and if I do, it literally just means that I just did something dumb and moved my arm in a way I shouldn't have. So I apologize in advance.
So as you can see under my name's Kraw. I go by Kraw. You can always find me on Discord. Usually available there. Also, I have my own YouTube channel. I do stream there pretty often now, though the content's completely different from this, and don't expect this content on that. So, yeah, KRAWKYZ is the channel, and also I do. I'm on Blue Sky as well, but same name. But I don't post anything there. So there you go. Yeah. So there's everyone's characters. Let's do a little bit of a recap. I want to make a disclaimer to everyone, though. It has been 2.5 months since our last session. I have not thought about this campaign at all.
Has it really been
there-
only 2.5 months? It feels to me like it's
I
been
think
longer.
so.
It feels longer.
I
It
checked
does,
the
right?
last video on YouTube and it says 6 months. Kraw,
Holy
2.5,
shit!
right?
you're
I thought I read
lying
2.5
to
when I
us,
looked at it
Kraw.
yesterday.
You're lying to us.
My bad. All right.
You've
Yeah,
been caught in a
anyways.
lie.
Way to call the GM about that.
It's been
Way
6
to call
months.
the
Feels like
GM.
2 months.
We're doing our
Just
best.
gone so quickly.
It's been 6 months. You can roll a death save. It's not death save. All right. It's been 6 months.
Oh no!
No.
I'm
That's not how
already
dating
dead.
works in this game.
Ha ha! The joke's
Um,
on you.
As a disclaimer, it's been 6 months since our first session. A lot of this is homebrew, and I did have some notes, but notes didn't cover every single thing we had last session. So there may be some name scrubs or some location scrubs that may happen. I might fix them. I might retcon to the new session. I don't think anyone cares that much if you go to Solar System A or Solar System B. I mean, it's not going to hurt anyone. So I have the general feel of everything, what happened, and where you guys are going. So let's cover that. Why don't we? So this ragtag crew was recruited by, I think Asra was the original recruiter in the bar she owns, and bringing all these people together to go and ship their ship's
I
name. By the way,
started this, didn't I?
the ship's name, the Yojimbo Cristo.
That's right. We named the ship the Yojimbo
I
Crystal.
didn't name this fucking ship.
Oh my god.
They did.
This is amazing.
Oh,
So
that's
far.
Amazing.
also have music. Let's see. Hopefully this isn't too loud.
I love that we have like little ticking time bombs for ourselves to laugh at later.
Okay, cool. I will leave that on loop.
Sounds good.
All right. Sorry, now, but all right. So, anyways, you guys traveled out towards. Well, you're just traveling. You're not traveling to any one specific place at the start of this campaign. As you guys are doing various jobs along your way, and eventually contacted by your contact. I'm already starting out strong.
Let's go.
Contacted by Yelta Forwen, one of Asra's informants, giving you information about some lost plasma that was on the edge of the galaxy. Man, I'm just going. Edge of the galaxy, and you were tasked with basically retrieving it. It looks like there may have been pirates involved or something along those lines, but you're not. It was unclear as to all the information. You're going in mostly blind. The system you guys are heading to, I'll bring you guys to the galaxy map real quick. You guys are heading to the Hera system. This is literally all the way down here. And also, I don't know how it could be a west in a galaxy, but if you want to go with that, it's southeast.
West.
So
I love that.
I didn't put it there.
West is that way.
I can
I'm
move
pretty
it
sure
though.
it's West.
West.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, you guys are on
Same
your way
way, so.
from Ozobne, and you stop by the Palin system and the She system, where we ended last session. And going to those places where you're basing your stops to do what things you need to do before you head over to the Aranase system. And now it must be Aranase because I just realized it's revealed as one of the very few galaxies that are revealed here. So, in that path, you guys went to, I believe it was some sort of like galactic rest stop, basically, where you guys did various different activities. I remember distinctly, Freedom 76, you were trying to comfort a guy who just lost everything by saying he just needed freedom or something along those lines.
That's exactly correct, because that's all you do need.
Right, so, Kraw, what I actually need to ask you is that...
Yeah.
I remember that my character was told something about what this daylight cult wanted, because part of my hidden identity is researching that, and sadly I didn't put it in my notes, and it was a long time ago.
Yeah, I didn't write that down either, so I'm trying to think of what that might have been.
That's fine. That's totally fine. I'm just putting it out there that I need that back. Because it's part of my storyline. It's part of my alternate personality.
Let me read you story path. For reference, for everyone who's watching and never seen BurnBryte before, everyone has their own story path, a 5-part path that's going to last the entirety of the campaign, unless they complete it early, and maybe we'll go another one. We'll see. Don't know yet. And that 5-part path, everyone has a distinct one that they're trying to finish as we get through the campaign. It's essentially a way of leveling up. And Sarah has a specific one I'm trying to remember. I have to check. Also, my Roll20 is glitching out.
Alternate identity.
Yeah, let me look at this real quick. The author.
Fuck, what was the job like cooking? Aw.
Okay.
6 months is a long time.
Yeah, 6 months is a really long time, so I expect a lot
Double life. Double life is what it's called.
Yeah. It's a musical.
So you live under a fake identity you create. You could be hiding from someone dangerous, executing an undercover mission, or have any reason you can think of for wanting to pretend to be a different person. This story path is for a person who wants to roleplay a character working under an assumed identity. So, as soon as I discovered these daylight people were looking for me in my bar, I changed my outward appearance and created a new identity.
They're probably trying to recruit you or kidnap you at that point.
I don't even know why. Sure. I don't even know why. I just know that I ran away and created an altered personality.
Okay. If we want to, we can look back at the original session. I have a feeling it's not going to come up today, so it may be something worth looking into, though. Hopefully, we will have as big of a larger break between them next time. For everyone who's watching, it was entirely scheduling problems and had nothing to do with like people not wanting to. There were just a lot of reasons why it didn't line up. So, what were you gonna say, Tally?
Shit, I lost my train of thought actually.
I think what you were going to say is what was Maury's story path, and if you've got into it. I think is what you were going for.
Without all the information.
Mm-hmm. And I was just going to say that the reason why you're on this trip in the first place is that you got asked to join this crew to be the, well, quote-unquote teen mum. And that's basically all the information you were given. So you went on this mission without all the information, so...
Right. Yeah, essentially, trying to settle some debt. Mm-hmm. I'm probably guessing.
Mm-hmm. More than likely.
If the music's too loud, let me know.
Music's great.
Turn down Roll20.
Volume is great.
Okay. Yeah.
And then Freedom, you had your story path we got last session was pick a fight inside.
Yes, I did. I participated in a war, and that war, of course, was a thumb war, which was indeed an appropriate war. The whole concept, his story path is battle, and he participated in said battle with Hera. Broke Hera's finger, unfortunately. But
he's got another 3.
Yeah, I mean they're bugs, right? Bugs can.
And
can
unknowingly, also to Freedom 76, there's a big war that they just started participating with their friends. I think it's part of it too, if I imagine.
Yeah. Peacecraft
Maybe secondary.
Yeah, I think Peacecraft may be an ironic moniker. Yeah, I mean Peacecraft. If you think about the lore, from what I remember of it, is the Peacecraft were created in sort of in the same vein as Warforged and Eberron, and that they were created to fight in these intergalactic species wars between different
and then left
things.
to our own, they don't know what the fuck to do with
And then
themselves.
they're like, I don't know what to do now. I have all these guns built into my body, and I don't know who to shoot with them. So yeah, exactly. There's that.
And then Hera Cross,
God, why is Matt Berry so perfect for this?
He really is. Hold on.
He really.
I have all these guns, and I don't know how to. No, that's the British version. I can't do it. I have to.
No, that was perfect, Matt Berry, right there.
Hold on one second. No, this is a more perfect Matt Berry.
Yes, I can hear you, Clem
wait.
Fandango.
Ah! You Clem Fandango. Fuck you, Clem Fandango. That is my Matt Berry. I want to be the Matt Berry that everyone wishes they could. Fuck you, Clem Fandango.
And then Hera Cross, you had your story path as well?
Yes.
We got 1 through 1?
Yes.
What happened with yours?
I got a company.
You got a company?
Yep. That's my story path.
Us.
Company.
We're his company.
Wait, what happened? What, your first step?
My
That
first step
company,
is
or
basically say that you're going to be following somebody around to help them out if they need it. Even if they don't need it.
Basically, that everyone except for Bharz, basically got their story path from that informant original meeting. I've talked with Jane outside, and there will be their story path at least today. They should be the next one coming. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Regardless, you guys, I believe, have not left the She system yet. I don't even know if you were just leaving or not. I can't remember.
We're basically still in that system where that ship just blew up, and we're all running to be like, okay, time to do TFO.
Yeah.
So I think you guys are just getting your ship and just leaving. It sounds like, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There was one thing that I want to do before we leave.
Go ahead. Let's
roleplay.
So you guys are. Let's set the scene real quick. So you guys are on this. It looks like a space.
I don't know a fake Glean run, but I am bolting for that ship in whatever form a fake Glean would.
I think you were already on the ship.
I think everyone's already on the ship. You guys haven't left yet, but the Yojimbo's just starting to turn back on and rev his engines. You guys are on a fairly decently sunny planet, all things considered. And I think it was She 1. Go ahead, Hera. Let's start us off.
Well, as Hera enters the ship again with his freshly broken thumb, he sees Mori and Asra chilling out together, and he goes up to him. Mori, Asra, the two people that I wanted to see. There was one thing that I wanted to do before we left, and maybe play a little prank on Daylight that's here.
Darling, you better speak fast, because whatever you're about to say, we're about to take off. You've got about 5 seconds. Spit it out, kid.
Well, we just need to do the paperwork to say that Asra is no longer on this ship.
Why do we need this paper again?
Well,
paperwork?
It'll
Fuck
throw
that,
the trailer.
darling. Hate it, kids. Asra doesn't care. Love you. As a player, love you. Asra doesn't care. Get out of here, darling. Let's go.
But the paperwork and
Why does Asra sound like a female Harry Carey all of a sudden? Hey, darling, let's go. Hey, I'm a Harry Carey.
That's right. Believe
We've
me, I
already
had too much
talked
to
about
drink.
this. Asra's a fast talker 1940s dame, and she'll sound like whatever she needs to sound like to make this shit go. Am I right? I'm right. I don't know.
And as the Yojimbo,
someone pour me another drink.
Lifts off the planet and heads southeast. I guess compasses work. Compi work. I don't know. You guys begin to go adrift as the whatever I'll Star Trek terms. Inertial dampener stop you from moving around too much. And once you guys are coast, there's not much to do but wait and wait. So what do you guys do while you're waiting? While you're waiting to get the RNA system?
Asra is just like sitting there in her glean form going, I never wanted to be one of these. This is very strange.
Well,
having so many appendages? I don't even know what to do with this.
Well, can you just switch over to being something else if that's
I mean, I could. But I gotta be this again. There's somebody going, oh, excuse me. Who's driving this thing? Excuse me, how long is it gonna get to get where we're gonna be?
It will take 1 week and 3 days.
Oh, God.
Unfortunately, that is not enough time for me to change back. I think. No, I need a Nova point. I need a Nova point to do it instantly. So I can't right now because I don't have one. No, darling, I'm sorry. It's just... I'm stuck in this form. I don't like.
Well, better
make me a Manhattan, darling. Make me feel alright.
What's a Manhattan?
It's a cocktail. I know you know how to make one. Don't tease me. Please.
Just looking over at 76 like, eh?
Good afternoon.
I think
Just smiles and shakes his head.
Alright, well, it's gonna take about a week to get to where we're supposed to be going, so everyone might as well make themselves comfortable and see if we got ways past time.
And please, someone learn how to make me a Manhattan. It has been far too long. I don't know why I'm a Southern Belle now. I just can't remember my last. That's why I apologize.
I think any kind of like drunken version of whatever character you're going to be playing.
Any kind of like. And I mean, that's who she was.
So I just
the glean form can't hold the alcohol as well as the Eno form.
I think that's it. The Eno form was more prepared to be a 1940s dame, and the glean form has to be a 1920s Southern Belle. She needs to be a little bit more polite. She can't figure her shit out.
So you were gonna say something, 76?
Yeah. So when the I guess, is it the computer that says it's going to be a week?
The MI, yes.
Yeah, the AI.
A week and a half.
A week and a half. And when I guess the concept of recreation for the next week and a half is broached. Freedom suddenly like transforms in a very 1980s kind of way, and his arms splay out, and then turn into two tables, which he then plants onto the ground. And he says, I have a variety of supplies for solo and other sports supply, non-contact, of course, sports supplies. Would you prefer table tennis? And then he turns into another table and he says, this will be air hockey. Turns it into two. He turns his arms into like two paddles, and says, "Squash." And then
I assume that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Runs over and says, "Can you beat turntables?"
I cannot.
Two record players.
I am not equipped with such sonic equipment, unfortunately.
What about?
Yes, go ahead.
Pinball.
Terribly.
Pinball, yes, I do have pinball amongst my programming. And like he just turns into a pinball machine. His head, of course, poking out the back.
It can be a pinball machine, but not a turntable. Fuck you.
Yeah.
No, how's this done?
How about we try that that old bar game? What was it? Beer pong?
Ooh, beer pong. I like that.
I do not know the concept of beer pong, but if it is a variant
Uh,
of the regular pong, I am more than happy to attempt it.
Just needs a
Um,
few cups.
a few
I
cups
don't know what you're
and
speaking about either, but
Alcohol.
anything is better than
What?
this.
Yes, plenty of cups and plenty of alcohol. Actually, yes.
Alcohol and
we can't
cups.
exactly expect him. We can't exactly expect him to have the concept of beer pong. He doesn't have the concept of beer.
Do not
I don't
understand.
think he needs to. I think he can just set up the pool.
I do not understand beer, but I will learn quickly.
So essentially, beer is the kind of drink where you use the drink in a social kind of event, or if you're depressed, and you just
Freedom 76, is there anything you can imbibe that makes you less functional?
Repression.
That is not a beverage I was specifically looking at. So, for example, us organic beings, when we imbibe alcohol, we perhaps become more inhibited. We might say or do things that otherwise our conscious minds would not let us do. So, is there anything that, shall we say, loosens up your gear and lets you be other than you were programmed to be? Is that a possibility? I'm just curious.
I am not aware of said programming changes to my internal systems. If they do exist, I am more than happy to incorporate them if it is intended to spread the spread the range of freedom throughout the galaxy.
I
Well,
mean,
in
it
that
will
case, I think he's the
Uh,
perfect referee.
But
Don't the rest of you?
I will have to say it will help in your range of uh your freedom expressions. Freedom of expression, yes. That will help with that.
Freedom of expression is a type of freedom. I will, of course, allow for it.
I'm a fucking genius.
You just made this worse.
Did I though? Did I?
Yes.
I mean,
I wanted him to be the judge, and now I don't.
I can, of course, perform both functionalities. He turns himself into a pong table, and his head just sort of disconnects and starts floating in the air. He says,
And you see Asra go, this is intended. I didn't even start this. How the fuck are we here? Alright, well, whatever. Let's go.
is pong
I'm
a
saying this is Sarah, who is terrible at beer pong in real life.
amazing?
Oh,
I'm
God.
really hoping the dice are nicer
All
to
right,
me
who wants in
than
on this game?
reality is. But hey.
So this beer
Well, I
pong
suggested it, so I think I should be
is
in on it.
is this beer pong a competition in which the paddles are used to pressure a small spherical object from one side to the other? Is this correct?
Yes,
Not
that is
quite.
true. However, is there any substance you can consume that would render you less capable of hitting another ball into a cup?
I don't believe that I would imbibe any substance, certainly on purpose for that such a thing.
All right. Well, then, may I ask you, can you program yourself to be less effective on your next throw? Have you previously missed a throw?
I can.
Bharz has an idea.
He's sort of like he's sort of thinking. You see his eyes sort of like flipping back and forth. He doesn't know how to calculate this.
Well, here's the exception that I'm trying to explain to you. Freedom. Is that the essential concept of this particular game, in which these friends are trying to entice you in the hope of conquering us, your friends, is that the more intoxicated an organic being becomes, the less capable they are of accurately pinpointing a throw. You, being a non-organic being, will not suffer such, shall we say, debilitation. So what I'm asking you is, if you wish this to be a truly fair game, can you calculate the level of debilitation based on each subsequent round and each subsequent imbibement to make your throws the same level as those you are competing against?
So
That is what I wish to know.
So I'm gonna say this, and I'll let Maury speak. You know when like you when you talk to Siri or you talk to Google or you take or you talk and you just like let loose an entire sentence and then you just wait for the response from the AI and they're just like, "I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question."
What I'm trying to ask Siri is, Siri can't get drunk, but can Siri calculate the amount of drunk that her opponents have to make her throws fair in this game?
Okay.
That's what I'm
Alright.
asking her.
So there's a slimy arm that appears out of Bharz, and they say, "I have an idea. What if I make some sort of program that can simulate drunkenness for Freedom 76?"
You know what?
Oh my god.
I like that idea.
Fair.
I'm gonna yes and the fuck out
Fair.
of this. I'm just letting you guys know this.
Oh,
okay?
God,
I'm gonna
Kraw.
guess him the fuck out of two, because that was literally what I was just asking him for.
Hell yeah, let's
So
do it.
yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Roll drunk program.
Yeah.
Version number 1.
I'm just trying to get some rolls in.
Drunk V1.
You know,
Execute.
do it.
What do you want to roll?
Let's see. Oh my god. It's either
Remember, you can roll anything.
computers or engineering. But I've already rolled d8s.
Will you tell me which?
but also sometimes you just need to win. So it depends. That's what I like about this system.
You can pick
true.
any one you want. You can describe one.
How about a knowledge? Would knowledge be okay? Let's see if I
Yeah.
could come up with that.
Complexity 3. Go ahead.
Knowledge how well you know drunk people.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So, first roll of the session, and I'm already kind of lost. Complexity?
Complexity 3.
Okay. Condition
Yeah.
bonus?
No condition.
Shit.
Outside of combat, I choose the complexity,
My
so
bad.
it's complexity 3,
I
yeah.
think I accidentally
Okay.
quit out of roll 20.
All
My
right.
bad.
Rolling.
Oh, yeah.
My bad. I quit out of roll 20.
Well, they passed.
Hey.
What was your roll bar? Sorry, the roll 20 just
Nice.
died on me, so I have to get back into it.
They rolled 5, 3, 4 on their D12. So that's a pass. So for anyone who doesn't remember, the way they roll 20, the way that BurnBryte works is that you roll whatever dice that you specifically have to roll, so D4, D6, D8 with. And you roll a certain number. The number you roll is called complexity.
There we go.
If any numbers match, so for example, if you roll a D4 and you get 2 2s, that's a failure. That's all it is. Since Jane got 3 different numbers, that's a pass. So, Bharz, why don't you explain what you're doing to make this debilitation program effectively is what it is?
I think Bharz has some junk lying around that they managed to turn into something useful some time ago. So they'll pick up something equivalent to like a data pad, but a really small one, and it probably has some sort of like an infrared beam that it can shoot. And what they'll do is they'll go and reprogram it in order to reduce not physical ability, but how well somebody can perform in something, like an AI or a robot, for example, to progressively get worse and worse by a certain percentage. And probably whatever The percentage would be whatever percentage the alcohol is that we're consuming.
This is funny because I know exactly what system to use for this in BurnBryte. So for those who don't know,
what do we have to roll to beat her?
Well, so there's nothing to beat right now. First of all, you guys haven't started, right? None of you are intoxicated yet.
Oh yeah,
But-
I know. She put that up there. That's fair.
Yeah, the program's available, but hasn't actually started yet. As it will go on, which you guys do. Okay,
So, this is
the way
about rolling dice, yeah.
the way it'll work is that you're gonna. Sorry. Okay. The way it's gonna work, I'm gonna say in the most vague sense so it works. Whenever you fail a check, you're gonna get a condition, and then you'll get. There's 3 kinds of conditions: a minor, and for the middle one is, and then a major.
Oh yeah.
And
So we can choose what kind of check we want to roll against this.
you always choose your checks in this game. I never choose any checks for you. You justify what you want to roll to me. But the conditions I will pick. And I will give you if you fail, I'll give you a minor one. If you fail again, I will give you whatever the second one's called. I don't remember, guys. And then if you fail a 3rd time, you get a major one. And if you fail a 4th time, you are unconscious. So,
All right,
there
so
you go.
she's trying to beat us at dice. Yeah.
And then also when you justify the roll to me, what you guys are doing, when you're actually doing, I'm going to give you complexity. And depending on how crazy it is or how out there, I might give you more complexity or less. I'm going to start with like a base of 3.
Alright, but so she's literally trying to beat us at a dice roll, yeah?
No, I thought you guys were playing beer pong. That's why I was getting cracked up.
Beer pong. She's trying to beat us at beer pong.
She's just trying to.
Okay.
She's against a Freedom 76 can have these debilitating conditions as well as you guys when you do it. So now she succeeded. Now Freedom 76 can get this negative conditions.
Yep. Effectively, I made it so that way Freedom 76 can get drunk.
Cool. I'm ready for
Oh,
it.
okay. So
That's all that happened
does
so far.
Does she need Freedom to roll against her to stop this, or any of it?
Freedom
That's
has
the question.
Freedom would not roll against it at all. Freedom is accepting this as part of his programming.
Yeah, so there's no rolling. There's no like contested rolling. If Matt didn't want it to happen, I probably wouldn't let it happen. So.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
down.
fair.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's why. That's the only reason I made a roll for it, is because I wanted to see if we can have. But yeah, okay. So
Okay, I got it.
why don't you guys just tell me what you want to roll and tell me what you guys want to do, and I'll be the DM in the background.
No, if Freedom is drunk, then
He's not drunk yet.
Not yet.
You guys haven't played yet.
Oh, he's not drunk yet.
Alright.
Okay.
He has the ability to be drunk.
Then, I would like to make a perception roll to see what the fuck is going on over here.
There's nothing to roll for. You guys are playing beer. You guys are about to play beer pong.
Oh,
So these are rolls for
Then
beer
I'm-
pong now. Okay.
I guess I'm a little confused. Okay.
So real quick,
Um,
Freedom 76 is a robot, right? They can't only get drunk. What Bharz did was to give Freedom 76 the ability to get drunk. That's all he's done so far.
Okay.
You guys sound like you wanted to play beer pong, and that's why I'm cracking up, and I don't even say anything because it's just so ridiculous.
I'm
Alright,
just
well,
a little confused. That's fine.
so-
Okay.
You go ahead.
Well, then let's just go ahead and start the game already.
Mhm.
Like,
Well, I think
so-
Hera made the suggestion, so I think he should probably go first.
pretty much, yeah.
No, actually, I want to make a presence roll to tell her this is a bad fucking idea.
You suggested beer pong.
I did.
I would-
No,
wait.
I did not.
Oh, if you, I don't know if that can be a roll because it's a conundrum on your part if you want to do it or not. I'm sorry.
I know. It's not whether or not I want to do it. I'm trying to get the rest of us back on the fucking ship so we can go.
We are on the ship.
Oh, you're on the
We are
ship.
on the
Yeah, you're on the
ship.
ship.
I thought
The
we
ship's
were
already
on
moving.
the ship.
Wow.
Oh, then
Sarah's
fuck. I don't give a shit.
Sarah's
Okay.
already 3
I'm
games
sorry.
in. I mean, let's go.
No, I'm sorry. Hey, don't give Sarah shit. We haven't played this game in like 2 months. I'm a little lost on where the story ended.
Let me pull back a bit. Okay, so
You're the
You
one
guys
that wanted
just
the ship to go.
we just
So we're
left
on the
screen
ship, we're
system.
going.
You guys are already coasting towards the RNA system is where you need to head towards. You
Oh,
guys
we're going
decide
there to go. Oh, fuck! I'm looking for someone to make me cocktails. Whatever. Okay. I'm sorry. I completely understood where we were. You
That's
felt
okay,
more
we like
tired
it.
than
It's
it
fine,
was.
it's
Okay,
It's okay.
I'm good.
What the hell? Oh my god! Honestly.
No, in that case, they're playing beer pong, and I'm watching and laughing.
Okay.
Okay.
It looks like Asra's already a bit drunk over there, so she doesn't want to join it because she's responsible. Alright, Hera, go ahead.
Drunk.
What do you want to do, Hera?
Well, Hera, because I want to roll a dice I haven't used yet, he's going to square up the big pong table to see if he can keep his shots accurate. So he's going to try and roll a perception to just square up the table.
Flex D3.
Square up.
I like to think that he's standing in front of it like an old school cowboy, like.
Oh,
Oh, wow,
no.
That's fast. And since you guys don't have any advantages because you're not in combat, that is a failure, and it will stay a failure. So, Hera, let's roll on table. I don't get to roll very often, shall we?
Yeah.
The
Oh.
failure table.
Here we go.
Yes. You make a
mess.
Immediately, as you're going to see this while you're watching for this, Hera goes to throw this ball, and it just hits the side of the table. It must have been too heavy or something. The table shifts back and forth, and just in front of you, a whole bunch of beers falls, like swishes off the table right in front of you. It doesn't all fall; it swishes out of the cups a little bit. Right next to you. It doesn't hit you, but it gets right next to you. It definitely could have hit you a bit harder.
Not the alcohol.
Actually, right at this moment,
I'm not even drunk yet.
I'd like to sit up from my half-drunk haze and say, "Dude, you know when this ends, you're still gonna be friends, right?" And make a streetwise roll
To do what?
to try to diffuse the situation a little.
Okay, complexity 3.
Fail. That's fine, but I get
By the
my
way-
number 2 die roll, so
Yep.
it's fine.
No matter what, if you
Number
fail or you
4 die
succeed, it
roll.
does count towards your Nova points. That's good. All right.
I hate you.
Oh no.
Wow.
You lose stuff.
What the heck is happening? You lose
All
your
right.
stuff.
So Hera, you make a failure, and apparently you've already drank something before you guys left or something, and you're already like losing it a bit.
No.
You haven't actually drank anything yet, and you have a minor condition, Hera, and I'm gonna say you have a minor condition in power.
Okay.
So make sure you.
Okay.
It's just drunkenness. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Then Asra, as you stand up, what exactly did you say again?
I said, well, darlings, you know no matter who wins, we're all on the same team, right?
So as you say that, Asra, actually, see, does that one fit? Yeah, it does. Okay, let me look at something real quick.
Okay.
As you say that, you notice that your laser pistol is covered in beer.
Oh boy.
Oh, god
It's-
damn it.
You're gonna have to spend some time cleaning that off to fix it. As Hera knocked it off the table and messed it up. What's
I
next?
immediately start doing that as I look at what the fuck my weapons are, because I don't even remember.
It's in your equipment. Just a laser pistol.
Yeah.
So Hera, what do you say after all this happens in front of you?
I didn't realize I was that drunk already. I really must be feeling it from last night.
God. Bars, you want to go next?
Wait, I'm sorry, what were you saying it affected? Because I don't think I have a pistol.
I saw a laser pistol inventory, didn't I?
No, I have goggles, disguise
You have a laser
badge,
pistol. Yeah.
binding net, knife. Oh, there it is, laser pistol. Thank you.
Yep.
Sorry, it was right
It's just
above the
damage, but
sniper
you'll be able to repair it before you get to the RNA system.
rifle. Okay, all right.
All right, Bharz,
Then
you
I'm
just asked a
distracted
question.
by cleaning my pistol.
Cool.
So Bharz is going to use just melee to get the D4 roll out of the way. Because he's gonna
Explain how-
bounce it and then try to slap the ball into the thing, see if that strategy works.
It's
You know?
gonna
Go ahead and roll
slap
yeah.
the ball.
All right,
You,
complexity 3, I like it.
you got this, banana slug.
See if we can make it a threesome.
And for
Threesome with fail.
it keeps giving me a total of 3 dice to roll. Should I be editing that or just leaving it alone?
I said complexity 3, so it should roll 3 dice.
Okay.
Oh my god.
My gosh.
What is happening?
Starting off strong.
Well, what's the
folks.
D4, so it
Starting
makes
off
sense.
strong.
Yeah,
What is
D4.
going on?
Well, let's see. Oops, that's the wrong thing. I didn't mean to show the playing cards. Let me hide those.
What the
Wrong
hell is
button.
going on?
Oh
You
god.
look like a toy.
Acceptable, yeah.
You whiff it.
So I imagine I slap it and it just goes straight up and it hits one of the eye stalks and they just go, ow.
Oh, God.
Your hands
And
hurt.
just
Now
kind
you
of
have a minor.
slam away.
You have a minor condition in melee. It's not from being drunk. It's just your hand hurts a bit because you hit too hard.
Uh, All right.
God, this reminds me of something from my offline campaign. So much.
So who should go next, me or 76?
Oh, you definitely should go first.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna try going a little fancy. I'm gonna try to like step back a little further away from the table with a beer pong in hand. I'm gonna try to like swish it like a basketball into one of the cups.
What kind of skill do you want to roll?
I think I'm going ranged.
I think it's hilarious.
Complexity
that
3.
This whole time, like Freedom's just like standing, or maybe just like his head is just on the other side of the table, just like floating there. Like he has no idea what the hell is going on.
What?
Not a single
What
one
the
of you
hell?
guys can play this goddamn game right. Like honestly,
Oh,
this is not a teaching moment here. Okay.
What the hell is going on?
Asra's just getting the short end of the stick here because she's like not participating. Ends up getting everything bad happen to her. You throw the ball. You try to swish it. Sorry, Asra. As
That's
Hera.
fine. That's me. I'm Asra.
as the ball flies from oh gosh, Maury,
Oh
it just
my god.
just bonks you in the shoulder. I guess you just had shoulder surgery, and you just, it hurt you pretty
Hey!
bad.
Fuck you, real life. Can I make a roll to dodge out of the way of that shit?
No, there's no roll to make, and you get a minor condition in melee as there's no roll for it.
Boy.
Sorry.
And then
oh my
for
god, thank you.
and well, what? How do you deal with? You're just getting the shortest thing. How do you deal with Maury doing that?
Maury, what the hell, kid? I've taken good care of you, haven't I? I've let you into my home. And you have desecrated me. Is there anything I have told you, kid? You do not desecrate your mama? Hell
And-
no.
Maury, out of embarrassment, you get the embarrassment condition. And you have it's
There you
in
go.
presence. In presence.
Embarrassment
no.
condition. Wow, that's a good one.
Sorry, Scepter. I
Emotional damage.
apologize.
So I have a
Emotional
question.
damage is a damage type in this campaign. What's the question?
So
Wait. Are you trying to tell me
how-
emotional damage is in fact a damage
Yeah,
type?
it is.
Yes.
So
Social damage is
Are you
emotional damage.
shitting me? That's what all
damage.
damage. That is what all of my characters have done. Matt,
What
that's
was
what
your
all of my
question?
BurnBryte characters do.
What was your question, Jane?
So my question was, how do you hit a glean in the shoulder?
Good question.
I don't
Not
have
answering
one.
that. Next question.
So,
So that's what happens to Maury.
Come on, Freedom, bring us out of this.
so is that
God.
like a
Chaos drain.
-1 on condition or?
You can put a condition. That's not a big deal. It's a condition in presence. What I said, yeah, presence.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Minor negative condition, by the way. What'd you say?
Okay. I forget. You were gonna say on bar?
Who's lumbar?
Bharz Jham?
Oh. They asked me a question about if you can hit Gleeds in the shoulder. Well, okay, so just bouncing around. This is getting crazy.
Oh, it's I think it's 76's turn now.
Hera was just saying something, I think, right? It's the Hera mentioned 76.
Yeah, I just said, bring us out of this fail train, Freedom 76.
It is a
minor, moderate,
pretty hardcore fail train. Let's see if I can.
What is?
Continue the run of fail.
I won't hit you unless you hit me, kids.
So,
fuck is this shit?
Freedom 76 he looks at all the folks around him who are trying their best to make him, learn something new, learn how to be a better sentient being. And Freedom 76 sees this
beer in front of him. His head, of course, has detached itself because his body is the table. And so his head sort of levitates. It's and there's just a big old thing of beer right in front of him, right?
Oh no!
And so he says, "Is this the appropriate way to inebriate oneself?" And Freedom's head turns upside down and then just dunks straight into the closest beer can, or
is there any
beer
check
cup.
this week, or he's what?
Oh no!
How's it going?
And then Asra just starts laughing.
Oh
so
no!
hard.
I will say
So
that
hard.
this is an empathy check because he's trying to be empathetic with his crewmates.
Okay. Complexity.
I'm
4
gonna
doesn't make
say
any
that
sense at all. I love it.
No sense.
I'm gonna say I would like to interject that Asra doesn't need to roll because she gets it immediately and thinks it's fucking hilarious. And
Asra's not doing the beer pong. She doesn't have to roll anything. Luckily,
she's just laughing her ass off. She thinks it's so funny.
Complexity format.
Unlikely to be a success considering that I have D4s.
Oh no! Oh no!
You're also
God.
dipping yourself into the beer, so it's unlikely you could succeed because you're inside.
Yeah,
the beer
this is a
yourself.
fail. Hardcore fail. 2.
Oh, that is
wow!
Nice.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah,
But
that's
I'm
the
gonna
thing
say,
we're not
as
worst
he
fail
fails, Asra walks over, pulls his face out of the beer, and says, "Kid, I've
Wow.
never seen anyone try so hard to make good people laugh.
What was your
Oh
Alice?
my-
You are
One more try.
welcome in my bar
Uh,
anytime, darling."
Ignore the prompts.
okay.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh my
As you
god, I'm
pull
getting
your
a
head
lot
out.
of negative prompts here.
No, ignore those. The first one was a duplicate. Second one didn't make any sense. Third one didn't make any sense. I'm just cutting it. But as you land in the cup frame, you just feel exposed a bit, and you don't recognize the fact that this program that Bharz had made is now making you a bit inebriated, at least simulating it to you.
Simulate.
And you get a minor negative condition in, I would say, empathy. I think it fits.
Okay. So I'm
But-
less empathetic, essentially.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, yeah. But Asra pulls you out of the glass and says, "Kids, I've never seen anyone try so hard to make people laugh. You know what? This kid's alright." And gives you a big slap on the back, and then goes to make herself a martini.
Right.
Back of the head, I assume,
Alright.
because my body is the
Well-
actual table.
We're off to.
Oh, that's right, you are the table.
Yeah.
Back of the head.
are
She gives you what is meant to be an affectionate slap, and then
Weird.
goes back to her life.
off to a fantastic.
I didn't say
start
she
of-
was good at this. I just said she was trying.
Off to a fantastic start of beer pong.
Mhm. Indeed.
Or
This
failures.
game has always been beneath.
To be fair, 76 was most likely to fail because he did dip his own head in the beer. So
Darn straight.
All right,
True.
little darlings.
But that's like a special kind of dedication right there.
Oh, yeah, that's very true. So, a question then, Kraw. Would this mean that I would not have that programming as to how to act inebriated?
oh no, it's part of it.
Oh, so I know how to express that now, correct?
I was under the impression it was a, not what's the word, involuntary reaction. Are you saying it's voluntary?
Well, I mean, it's a simulation, right?
Yeah,
Right,
it can
but
be either or.
it could be a voluntary or involuntary simulation.
Yeah, you can like flip a switch, and then all of a sudden, it's now the simulation of what he would
Is
sound like.
Is that what you wanted to do? Flip the switch?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then we'll say that's what it is.
Cool.
So there you go.
Okay, so the switch, I guess, physical or otherwise, inside his head flips. His eyes turn from red, just sort of a bleary yellow. His eyelids droop a little bit.
Oh.
The table transforms back into his body. His head comes back on top, and he sort of staggers a little bit to the left.
Oh.
What happens to the cups? What happens to the cups, Matt?
The cups fell on the
Not
floor.
the beer.
Oh,
Can I try to?
I am
Can I try
so
to catch one?
very sorry about the beer.
Could I have attempted to at least try to catch one of the cups?
Yeah, you can catch one. It's not a big deal. You guys are all there. You catch one.
Precious beer. It's wasted. Fuck.
Yeah.
I am so very sorry about this situation.
Oh God, 76. I might have had a little too much.
No, never too little too much is enough. Because one has to have the freedom to drink how much they want. Freedom for all. Freedom for
As I think you may have gone a little bit overboard on the drunk program.
Robots, peace script. Freedom for. I should run for president. I'm going to be the president of freedom. Freedom. The president of all the voters. Freedom. Does anyone have a voting thing? The thing that you stick the votes in when you're done?
All right, big guy.
That's fine. I'll vote me in. I will vote myself in. I'm the best.
All right, big guy. You've had a little too much to drink.
Don't you touch my shoulder. You hear me? I'm not a slave to your code.
I'm sorry. Hey, kids. Do any of you actually have any experience in customer service?
I mean, I got plenty of gambling.
That's what I thought. So tell you what, kids. Let me relay this on my next venture back home.
Oh, no.
I'll tie it into my business and it will be fine. But in the meantime, freedom, my friend. Who or what did you interact with before you had this strange urge?
I don't understand the question. Sorry, Sarah.
You were going off on how this was unlike you.
Yes. Yeah.
And so, I am asking you to shut down the argument and tell me who was the last person you interacted with before you had this strange urge to fight about it.
I cannot recall.
Before you made this decision to go against your programming.
I cannot recall. My written circuits are somewhat impaired by my... He just sort of like turns and just runs right into a wall.
Oh!
And when that happens, she immediately looks to her computer and says, well, computer programming is certainly not my strength. Would any one of you be able to figure out who is dicked with our friend's circuits? Because I think that might be a useful thing to know.
And we all know that Bharz made a new program for freedom. And
yeah, Bharz was very open about making this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Bharz, you think you can get him patched up, right? I hope.
I mean, yeah, presumably he could just turn it off.
There's an off
So like,
switch?
this is really just all you.
Wait, hold up. You made an off switch on it?
No, I mean like it's a program. It's optional for him. If he wants to turn it off, he can. Try asking him.
Hey,
So we've all been
76.
sitting here in this station
Hey,
because of
hey,
your program.
76. Have you considered turning it off?
What?
The drunk program.
How do I do that? How do I do that?
Oh no.
So Bharz walks over and says, "Okay, think sober."
Sober. His eyes sort of flicker.
And you literally just see me over there, like, just restricting all hand movements, just holding
Christ.
herself in a corner.
Freedom looks at all of you and says, I will revert to my previous programming when I have all the 4 of you vote for it.
We will vote for you to be sober and be the next president. Yes.
Oh my god.
Thumbs
What?
up. He just gives you a thumbs up.
What
Yep.
is wrong with all of you? Darling,
No idea.
this
We just-
I
man.
didn't get this party started, but I'm glad to be here.
I mean, we got an entire fucking week. What are we supposed to do?
This man is a robot.
Yes.
Hi. Don't get me wrong, he's a lovely robot. I enjoy his company. He has kept my club free and clear of danger for over a year and a half. But here's the thing, kids.
Yeah.
He's a goddamn robot, and he will do whatever you tell him to do to the letter of your fucking programming.
We just
Have you never stopped to think about that? Robots don't understand nuance. Come here, 76.
He staggers to his feet.
You
gotta
will
look over.
Stumbles over to you.
protect me and my friends. And anyone I tell you is a friend, and you will protect yourself. And you'll put yourself first, and the rest of us second. Do you understand that programming, sir?
His eyes sort of flip
Sure.
back and forth. And he just nods.
I'm just gonna look
And
over
then
it.
she quickly flips into her other persona and says, "You will also protect me as well. And I will be very grateful for your assistance, but I will always hope that you put yourself first, sir. I hope you know that is part of our contract."
Just stares at you.
Just gonna look over at Hera and Bharz like, the fuck is going on?
And Asra looks back at him and says, "He is not a fucking toy. He is himself.
We're
And
not
he will
saying-
only protect us if he wants to."
We weren't.
We were including him on some fun. Try to lighten up a little bit, would you?
I'll get a little bit lighter when my life and his are not on the line. Forgive me, I'm sorry. Now, for the love of God, will someone get me a drink?
A little
And
too
then
much
just-
as is.
lounges back on her couch, looking for a
It was a
beverage.
Manhattan you wanted, right? I think we've got the stuff for it here. I'll see what I can do. I may not be a mixer like you are, but well, I think I know what the ingredients are. Maybe a bit strong though. Still a little bit tipsy.
No such thing, my love. Bring it on.
And Hera will go to the probably quite prominent bar. And try
Asra will completely de-escalate and go back into Dame.
Mhm. Yep, and so Hera will try and make a Manhattan. I don't know if you want me to roll for that or.
No, yeah.
I would love you to roll for it. Like, no matter what, she's gonna drink it. I would just like you to roll to see how much she likes it.
You know what? Yeah. But what do you want to roll?
Well, I think Hera has always been a performer, so I think he's going to try and do some bar tricks, like throw the
Nice.
shaker up in the air, try and make a show
Like,
of
do
it.
some roadhouse shit, flip it up in the
Yeah.
air, and make it look cool. I
So
love it.
perform.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and roll complexity 3.
Yeah, do it. Go full Coyote Ugly.
Pass. Finally.
Mike,
Oh my god.
you
He
can
broke
explain,
the
you
curse.
can explain what you do.
Nice.
Yeah, you can explain what you do, and you succeed at it.
Yeah. Yeah, so as I said, Hera's going to do some of the good old bar tricks of like throwing shit in the air and having nothing spill over the place, and then he'll slide over the what kind of glass is a martini? Or not? Sorry, what a Manhattan usually. Is it just a shot glass or?
A
Manhattan?
For a Manhattan, you mix it up in either a pint glass or a metal shaker, depending on who you are, and you stir it, and then you pour it into a cocktail glass, which is essentially a martini glass, or a coupe, which is like a martini glass that is a little bit rounder. Hi, bartender for many years. I apologize.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not, so I don't know what the.
But the
word.
standard glass for a Manhattan is the
coupe.
pointy martini glass.
Okay.
No, the coupe is the round one, like the pointy martini glass is the
Okay. So then,
standard glass.
yeah. So Hera is going to do the like bar tricks, throwing stuff in the air, keep everyone entertained,
Nice.
and then slide over the martini glass to Asra, and he probably made a few extras because it's probably easier to make a few extras and see what everyone else thinks of them. Like slide one over.
I'm
to
not
Morriacha.
gonna be a super dick to Red, so I want to know what the garnish in this glass is. Roll me a d6.
Okay, just a random d6. Okay, here we go.
Straight d6.
Another one.
Fuck. There
Well,
was
then
no
what?
garnish. So she looks at you. She kind of shrugs her shoulders like this is gonna suck. But then she takes a sip and the actual mix is good. It's only the garnish that's wrong. So she's like, alright. And then starts to slug it back. Like, you still win. I wasn't gonna let you lose. The garnish was just wrong, but she also is giving you fucking credit. Like, yeah. Slugging it back.
And
So at this
as
point-
I said, he made a couple extras in case Bharz or Mori wants to try one.
There you go.
So at this point, Bharz has decided that he wants to try to hit the ball that's now on the floor with the other glasses that are on the floor into it like he's playing golf.
I thought it was done, but okay, what skill check do you want to do?
He doesn't know it's done yet.
I guess not.
It's done when we
I don't
say
think
it's
that we just wants to
done.
continue trying.
How did the session end up here?
We have no idea.
So I'm gonna say we're gonna do this at ranged. You know, 'cause this is
Complexity
a
3,
good
go
fight.
ahead.
Oh my god, a pass.
it falls. It goes in one of the cups that are on their side that the beer spilled out of. He did it, and normally everyone else take a drink, but it's all on the
Drinks all
floor.
over the floor.
So yeah,
Well, Bharz will just probably walk over and then drink it up that way. Something like that.
whoa,
I think I
whoa. Simple would like to beer refined, don't you know?
A little pinky comes out when she tries to drink.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, like hell.
Holy shit, guys!
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so this was the intermission to our travel.
Yeah, I
So-
guess so.
This is day 1. This is hour 1 of
You guys just
travel.
left. You guys just left.
And shit's hit the fan already.
The lunacy.
All right, why don't we get a little bit of stuff? God.
The SpongeBob thing comes up 1 week later.
Yeah.
Everyone
If you guys
has
want to,
more-
we can. Yeah. Also, anything else you guys want to do in the downtime? All right, hearing nothing.
No,
You
yeah.
guys-
How much
spend-
downtime do we have?
A week and a half.
I'm kidding. Like, honestly, I'm probably just giving them shit the whole time and teaching them bar games. No, you know what? Asra, as a club owner, spends this entire week teaching them how to be better at bar games. That is what she does.
do you
Okay,
think-
so
Sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you think Asra would show Hera how to properly mix drinks?
Mm. Oh hell yeah, yeah she would.
So
Because-
Hera can be the
Wait.
drink mixer, while Mori is actually the cook.
Oh, I'm the cook.
I mean,
Uh.
Mori was technically both before, so I think she. Well, she would actually confer with Mori because she's known him longer. Would you rather cook or drink? Would you rather cook or make drinks, kid? Because everyone's got to serve a purpose on this ship. What do you feel like doing? You want to be the cook or you want to be the bartender?
Good question.
All right, fine. I'll be the cook. Sure. Yeah.
You want to cook? Honestly, kid, that's the better choice. You get to go to bed a lot earlier. All right, you're the cook, he's the bartender. Hey! You, over there. Get over here. I'm going to teach you how to make drinks. And there we go.
Yeah, we'll skip ahead quite a bit. A week passes by of various debilitating conditions. You guys can remove any negative conditions now, by the way. As things occur that will not be spoken of, and things don't occur that will also still not be spoken of, you guys take your weeks-long trip towards the Airnade system, getting around the burn, getting closer to this giant fire, almost entirely surrounding every single window outside of your spaceship.
Will you
And-
remind me what the fuck I'm supposed to be researching? Because I didn't put it in my notes and I suck.
So,
but it's
you guys
what everything
yeah,
we're going towards.
You were informed of a job from the Egan Over Guild, a medicine producing one of the 5 over guilds, I believe it's 5.
Yeah.
And they wanted to get some plasma off some sort of some derelict mining station that had some plasma left over. You were sent there, and that was your job.
They were-
Grab the plasma, and bring it back.
There was. Fuck. God, I hate myself for not taking better notes.
Okay.
There was some
That's a question,
crazy, like, overarching shit that was supposed to be my excuse for being there. That I was supposed to be.
Well, you said the daylight were chasing
investigating.
you.
The daylight were chasing me. I was
they're-
trying to get
they're
away from them,
cult-
but like,
yeah.
but our God damn it, there was something really specific that I was supposed to be investigating, and this is also my fault for not re-listening to the stream. So
It's okay. I didn't really listen either, to tell you the truth.
Alright,
It's hard. I could hear
okay.
my voice, so.
I was there. There was something archaeological in this region that I built my false identity around researching. And if we don't come to it today, I'll figure it out next session. It'll be fine. But if it comes back to you, please let me know.
Yeah, I'll see. I have a feeling it should remember. I apologize, everyone. Like I said, in advance. It's been 6 months
I
since the
really
first session, so
thought-
I've forgotten a lot.
And I really thought it was in my notes, and I opened them and it wasn't there, and I'm mad at myself because I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't. So my fault too.
It's fine. If we have to look back later, maybe put next session. That's fine. I'm okay with
That's
that.
fine. Totally fine. Cool with it.
The
Not
Jimbo
gonna be
says
bad.
over the PA to all of you as you get close. Whatever drinking game you guys be a part of, whatever drunkenness suddenly goes to it. Now you're all suddenly sober, except for maybe Asra, who seems like can't be sober in a session. So
Nah, Asra's really good at pretending to be sober when she's not. She owns a bar, man.
okay, no, that's fine. You says over the PA. Entering the RNA system. Would you want to dock at the mining station nearby?
I'm sorry. Yes, of course. We are a research vessel, and docking at the mining station would be most helpful. Thank you.
Yojimbo's just to be clear, Yojimbo's the MI of the ship is talking. The ship is talking to you just to get actual docked on the mining station. So the Yojimbo, this Bolt class cruiser that you guys all are part of, slowly moves towards the docking station at the side of this mining station. It looks like it's not been touched in quite a while, based on some sort of colors. Also, you see burn marks from perhaps little specks of the burn flying off, hitting it. As once again, you're in the ghost belt. You're surrounded by the burn. You never know when it's going to close in. It's a pretty risky job, all things considered. And you guys dock on the platform. I don't know if this one has lighting or not. Oh, I actually don't have. Yeah, guess what? It doesn't need it though. All right. I will move you guys to the map.
Ooh.
Ooh, yay, map.
You guys dock
Yeah,
at
okay.
you dock at the southern side of this, and the ship doors open, and you enter through the middle location. You want to
Can you
put your
shift
tokens on
us,
the map?
please?
Sure. You see everything or not?
I see nothing but black.
Let me reveal then. Yeah, that's why. Are you guys seeing anything now? No, it's
I'm seeing the map,
Nope.
and I'm seeing tokens go on the map.
I see nothing but black.
You may have to drag your.
Yay! Now I see a map.
I haven't done it. I didn't do anything.
I see the
I
map,
don't.
but I only see 2 tokens.
Yeah, I don't see
Yeah.
me on the map, but I
You
see the
drag
map.
yourself onto the map.
You want me to generate a token, or?
One second, I'll just
Sure.
put you guys tokens on the map and we'll
My
see
token.
if it could be
There's
dynamic
freedom.
lighting, but
There I am.
are you guys able to see anything or is it just a fully black map right now?
I'm all good. I can see.
You actually see stuff on the map, like actual stuff, not just the
Yes,
blackness?
we can. Yeah,
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
we can see the actual map now.
Sorry, this map originally had
Oh.
dynamic lighting on it, and I don't have currently on roll 20 subscriptions. Honestly, I didn't feel like renewing it. I probably will eventually. But that's why I wasn't sure if the dynamic lighting caused an issue or not. All right. As you guys enter in, you see this giant vat of
Yeah.
this rainbowy like liquid. It doesn't remind you of what you would recognize plasma as, which is normally a straight white liquid, almost like transparent, like I'm sure it's a cloudy water almost. It fizzles a little bit. This fizzles, and it kind of looks similar in some ways, but it's not quite the same as what you remember. And
Yeah.
getting close to it, you almost hear voices, just very, very far in the distance when you get close to it. But nothing important comes out to you from this vat or pool of acid, whatever it may be. You probably don't want to be in it though.
Yeah, Hera looked at it, just, I don't know what the hell this is, but I want nothing to do.
Quick note: we got a raid
And-
from our friends at Shattered
Hey,
Tabletop
raiders.
Gaming.
raid!
Hello, raiders.
Hey, friends.
Raid!
Oh, now I have to look at my phone and make sure I'm still even in the chat. Oh, it's not.
So what we're looking at is basically a pool of Bud Light.
Hello there.
Anyways,
I mean,
the area around you is very metallic and cold. A lot of this bronze-like colors, as you can see on the map, and lights that are all off. And when you walk through here, You don't need like dark vision or anything, but whatever sensors you guys may need or flashlights is definitely necessary. As there are zero windows, and even if there were any windows, all you see is the burn outside, which is only a very very dim light. The light shine. There's no light shining in, and therefore you need some sort of tool to do so. I assume all of you have something basic you can do with that. I don't think there's any mechanics for that kind of thing in BurnBryte.
Well, I mean, I have dark vision, so
There is dark
Well-
vision. All right, then you guys will have to explain how you
Yeah,
see stuff
there
in the
is.
night.
Let me check my goddamn character
I've
sheet.
got
I forget
a
what
torch
corpse
rod,
I'm in.
which is basically a glow stick.
Mhm.
I think you're in an Ulrid,
no, yeah, like
the crystal guy.
Yeah, Crystal. I remember.
I
Crystal
don't even
thing.
know where we
yeah, because
see that. I have to look this
yeah,
up. I feel
Yeah,
like
from-
driftlings have dark vision, but I don't know. So I'm gonna look it up right now.
well, it's one of
Probably
my
depends.
like. Well, for me though, it was one of my abilities, probably because I'm an Eno. But essentially, for my dark side, I can see in complete darkness for 12 squares.
That's basically the entirety of this station. It's 16, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to split hairs in that.
Yeah.
And Hera's got some torch rods, so he's gonna crack
I
on with them
actually
later.
think that I'm not seeing it in my character abilities, so I will probably open up a light rod so that I can see.
Okay, so torch rod as well. All right.
Yeah.
Freedom. Well, you probably have everyone else around you, but do you have any sort of way of seeing in the dark?
I'm looking at my character sheet here. Let's see. Excuse me.
You could give yourself like flare vision or something like that.
I
Layer vision.
don't believe that I have any kind of way of seeing in the dark.
So the good news is you have two of your teammates who already have torch rods out, and that gives you probably enough illumination to see basically everything on the map.
That's fair.
I'm not going to worry too much about because at this point you guys have it's not a huge station. We're not going to worry too much about that. Okay, cool. So you guys see this vat pool of plasma-like but not plasma-colored liquid. You get the feeling that if there's you know it's more of the station. The mining stations generally put stuff in barrels if they're actually mining plasma. Putting it in a pool like this doesn't seem like the normal way to do it. So something's definitely off here, for sure, with this plasma in the middle.
You know, normally this for a mining professional business, they don't tend to get a little this messy, do they?
Everything about this seems off.
I'm gonna keep your eyes and ears sharp, just in case.
Right.
Grab the bench as you guys can. You see on the sides of the walls, you can get the name of the mining station. It's called the Fortune's Well. Put that in
By
chat
the
for
way,
you.
as far as anyone asks here, I hope you all know my name is Nadir. Yeah. Good.
Just a reminder from your guys' mission, because I know it's been 6 months. The point was to find whatever plasma's left here, and then just call the Egan Overkill to come pick it up. That's literally all you had to do.
Just find some plasma, they said. It'll be easy,
Plasma
they
that-
said.
I mean, we
I
found
mean-
the plasma. It's right there, isn't it?
Well, that's not exactly. Well, that's more acid than is plasma, so I don't think that counts.
Well, I guess
I
we're searching
assume
further into this
so.
facility.
And as you move forward, you note that there's a crease in the floor as if a door could fall down, but the door is currently open. And so this is definitely a different section of the mine. And to your right, you can see effectively what it would be a cave-in of multiple materials, making you unable to move anywhere eastward. But Bharz, you move further up north, and you notice to your west that there are 3 doors open, and just barrels and barrels in this room.
Computer,
bronze.
Over here is where we see barrels.
Absolutely, you can see them on the map too.
I'm
Hopefully
actually
they
gonna
have
move
light.
it. I'm
that the
moving
stuff
in
we're
here
supposed
to
to look-
look to see if there are any kind of terminals in here with any kind of information.
There are terminals, but it looks like they're all powered off. Whatever is powering the station looks like there's nothing left.
You know what? I'm just gonna like take a look at the barrels. This
Hey,
stuff we're
Bharz,
supposed to be.
is there any radiation or anything like that around here?
I'll say, Maury, as you start looking at the barrels, you kind of ding on it. You can note that there's a little swishing inside, and you get the feeling that this is the plasma you're looking for.
Can
Well,
I
uh,
make an engineering check to figure out the safest way to get these back to our ship?
You're not supposed to be the one moving the ship. You're supposed to contact the Egon Overkill to pick them up.
I know, but
You-
I want to get
Oh, you-
I want to get one of these back just in case
Okay.
shit goes wrong.
Well, you probably don't need an engineering check to know that your strongest person to actually carry is probably Freedom.
hey,
I don't need a check to know that. Okay.
No, it's pretty obvious.
Hey, Freedom.
Yes.
I think we found what we need. I think we found what we need to find, but just in case they don't get here fast enough, I'd like to take one of these barrels to go. You think you can pick this up?
Of course I can. Hold for one moment.
He turns into a forklift.
Shit. Damn
He's
it.
forklift certified.
Why do you take the joy from my life, Jane, when I transform? Yes, he actually turns into a power loader, but it was close enough. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He just goes
Power loader certified.
level 7 rating. Yeah, absolutely. And he will
And as he does that, Asra just ever goes, I knew I liked you for a reason. Thank you, friend. Please take that back to the vessel just in case this whole thing goes sideways, because if life has taught me anything at all, always goes sideways.
Jokes on you that the DM might give you a completely innocuous adventure. Nothing happened.
hey, Buckeye,
Hey,
you think
totally
you look
fair,
like-
but I'm gonna do my shit anyway, DM.
I'm just kidding.
Thank you
Of
very
course something's
much.
going to happen. Do you think something won't happen here?
Hey,
So,
Okay,
yeah,
you-
no, she sends Freedom back towards the ship with one of the barrels
What
that
is it,
she
Maury?
doesn't necessarily know is full of the same plasma. So she's actually gonna walk back over and pull out one of her booze flasks, which, because she's a club owner, she definitely has, and dip it into this plasma also to take a sample. Once she sees Freedom has cleared his way into
I'll
the
explain
ship.
what happens in a moment. What were you going to say, though, Maury?
let's say, thing is, there's a bunch of these. Thing is, there's like a bunch of these like barrels of plasma and whatnot. It's probably gonna take a while for Freedom to get everything. Gotta look over at
Freedom's
Hera.
not getting everything. He's getting one barrel.
It's one barrel.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna take. Just at this rate, it might take him a while to get everything loaded. Just gonna look over at Hera. Hey, you look like you're strong enough. You want to see if you can take one of these?
I can certainly try.
I mean, come
Roll it.
on, you're. Sorry.
Sorry. Go ahead. What do you want? How do you want to lift it, Hera? And also, just for reference, Freedom's not moving all of the barrels. He's just only moving one of
He's
the barrels to
moving
your
one.
ship because that's what Asra wants him to do. So you guys aren't moving any more barrels. You're supposed to contact the Egon Overkill if you guys found some more plasma kettles up behind.
I asked him to take one barrel, and then I'm taking a sample in case the shit goes sideways. That's what's happening right now.
Right.
Okay, so
Who was it?
you want
Sorry.
Hera to roll something?
Well, do you want to lift it? If so, you'll have to roll something.
Yes. Make it easy and roll a power.
Power. All right. Power. I'll go with 4. It's a full barrel. Good luck lifting that.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Complexity 4.
Complexity 4.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
You put your arms around it and you get good hold of it, and you're able to lift it up, though awkwardly with your back, but it's okay. You're able to do it, and you're now
guess
holding
what?
a barrel full of plasma.
And guess what? First Nova point.
Thank god.
Nice.
So
I'm one away on mine. Nice.
Same. I gotta roll a d10.
You're gonna roll a 6 for
So-
mine.
What do
wait,
you
you
say,
said
Maury?
we were supposed. So we were
Hero,
supposed to
shut the
contact.
fuck up.
We're supposed to be contacting
Sorry, my chat,
Odin.
not you.
Yeah, so you're out of the. You were supposed to go here to confirm there's some plasma left over for the Egon Overguild to come pick up, and so you guys need to contact the Egon Overguild, which you were given a contact for. And
All right.
not a name, just basically like a number, basically. It's not really a number. I don't know how that works, but regardless, you have some sort
We
of
were
string
given
to
a
contact.
frequency on which
A
to
frequency.
contact.
There you go. Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
one. Yeah,
there you
frequency. Yeah.
Just like Star Trek.
All right. Well,
Exactly.
I'm gonna see. All right, gotta try to see if I can get a hold of this said contact.
Sure. And while you're doing that, go back to Asra because you put your cup in that plasma at the front, whatever it may be, and Asra, your cup just melts inside it
I
instantly.
knew it.
Oh no, you lost the flask.
Asra, as you put your flask in that liquid, it just melts.
Wait, I didn't roll shit for that.
You put it inside of the liquid that melts it. There's nothing to roll.
Damn.
God damn it.
You guys ever seen House on Haunted Hill?
Alright, fine. Asra's gonna look around for a computer that can move this station that she's on.
Okay. You
Because
look
she
around for
doesn't
terminals.
fucking trust. She doesn't trust the guild to show up in time. She wants to move
Sure.
this shit.
Freedom, you move the barrel back, and as you're doing Asra, you're looking for a terminal you can access. And you're finding they're mostly powered off. But as you're doing that, then Mori, you contact the Egon Overhill. And as you do, you hear. I'll see if I can do a fun voice this one. Go with it. Here we go. My voice is not straight from over chords. Egon Overguild helpline. Is there something you can require?
Right. Just thought we'd let you know that we've gotten in contact with the said plasma material.
Sorry, who are you?
This is Morriacha.
What was the name? What was the name of our contact, by the way, in the Egon Everguild?
Your contact. You didn't have an Egon Overguild contact, but you had Yelta, who the informant who knew of the. And they gave you the frequency to call. And then,
am I allowed to hear him saying this and just elbow him out of the way and say, yes, tell Yelta her friends found the good?
I imagine you're probably next to Maury. You're talking at the same time, and as Maury says that name, sorry, let me forward you to the right person. And then it's some elevator music.
Your call is very important to us.
Lobby time.
Another one.
No, Sarah.
Yes, Matt. Yes, Matt. Lobby time.
I don't have lobby time.
And then you get to another line. They got overkilled. Where I don't have anything funny to say. What can I do for you? I'm sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
I'm looking for Yelta.
Yelta?
Hand me
Yelta
over.
Who? Yelta? Who's Yelta?
You know who Yelta is, kid. Come on. I'm not playing these games with you. Passwords
Sorry,
and bullshit.
I don't take prank calls on
Give
that word.
me Yelta right now.
I don't take
You
prank
know
calls
who
from that
she
word.
is. You know who she is. I know who she is, kid.
Who is
Hand
this?
me over.
Who the hell is this?
Tell her.
Please tell me we have like an actual name of our group.
I'm looking for I want to have a secret something or other that Yelta and I would know. I want to be like.
Well, as a reminder, Yelta doesn't work for the Egon Overguild. They work for you.
No, she doesn't. Yelta, I think, actually works for. Let me pull up my notes. I think Yelta. Yelta is the one. Yelta is the one keeping the eye on my bar.
Right.
So I'm gonna say, you do me a favor.
We were supposed to count.
And you tell Yelta to look out for the glean on the slot. And she just looks over and is like, shh.
Okay. Is this like a prank? What's going on? I'm really
It's not a prank, friend, I tell you. You tell Yelta to look out for the glean in the slots and she'll take this call. Just do it, my friend.
Don't
please.
Don't know who Yelta is.
How do you not know who Yelta is?
I just work in a cube, ma'am.
What kind of check do I need to make? Oh, I'm sorry. No, I don't ask you. I explain the check I want to make.
Well, real quick, Yelta does.
Well, Yelta was my connection who put me onto this whole job.
Right.
So I would like to make a skullduggery check to figure out if Yelta is fucking me over.
Okay, go ahead and roll. I would say complexity 2. Okay.
I pass.
So when you realize his call, maybe it's just forgotten. Yelta's not part of the Egon Overguild, but they're an informant who gives you jobs from the Egon Overguild. So all you have to do is explain what job you've done and where you are, and then they'll.
Oh shit! That was a 6. I got a Nova point. I actually picked that because it was the best one. But hey. All right. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah. So Yelta doesn't work for the Egon Overguild. They're just an informant who gave you a job from the Egon Overguild. And all you have to do with the Egon Overguild is just tell them what you were doing and what they need to do.
Right.
So realizing that with my check, I say, "All right, fine."
Wait, real quick. More. I'm sorry. I just want to kind of Tally. It sounded like they wanted to cut in. I'm sorry, Sarah.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. No, it's fine. Fine.
Right. Regardless
Tally,
of all of that, we managed to get in hold of the plasma barrels and whatnot, and
plasma barrels. I'm not quite understanding. Oh, what? Wait. Are you at the Fortune's Well?
Yes, we're exactly right there right now.
How many plasma barrels are there?
How many are there?
I'm counting myself. 1 second. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Like a dozen.
Yeah, like it's to get an approximate number. It's fine.
About like
18 or so.
About nearly 20 barrels of plasma.
We will have a ship coming over to you immediately. Just stay there and wait for our arrival, and we'll pick up the plasma and pay you and be on our way. Thank you.
All right.
He leaves the frequency open. And it's like, what a strange call. That's just a weird thing to do. Hey, Jim. I got a call, and this girl was just talking about how someone in Yelta. You ever heard? Oh crap! That's the frequency.
Hot miking brings me back to my days working at a cubicle for HP.
Well, the good news is, at least they said they're gonna be bringing someone over. Just hopefully it doesn't take too long.
Yeah, that hot mic happens, and you just see Asra go on fucking guard. Like, no, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't fucking like this at all.
Well, at least I have people coming over right now, so...
She's gonna try to place a call to Yelta.
Okay.
Right now, just to be like...
I checked the voice. I remember this voice. I keep my teeth closed like this. All right. Yes,
hey,
Asra?
girl.
What can I do for you?
Hey, girl. Found your plasma. Why is the other end being so goddamn dodgy? You didn't set me up,
What
did
do you mean?
you?
What do you mean dodgy? It's the Egon Overguild. They're like the least dodgy group. They ain't the other Overguilds where they're gonna try to scam you.
Yeah, no, they sound like they're trying to scam me, so tell me what the fuck
What
do
did
you
they say?
know? They said they didn't know who you were. So what does that mean, friend?
I don't work at the Egon Overguild. Asra.
I sent the info where you told me to send it. What the fuck are you telling me right now?
Are they sending
need
a ship?
to know. They said they are. Are my people
Let me check
in
records and see if we
safe?
can leave a manifest going for any ships going to the Fortune's Well. Yep. There's a ship
Yelta.
called the Catechus heading out in 3 hours. Actually, they've already set one up. They had one ready in standby.
3 hours. Yelta. Tell me I can trust you.
I'm not sure where this came from, but you can trust me. I don't understand.
What can I
Empathy is
make?
usually the best for lying, but you can pick your own.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm terrible at empathy, but I think this works. Make an empathy check.
Yeah, and complexity, I would say 2.
Oh shit, I passed. I can't believe
Yeah.
that shit.
You
but
listen
I
to
did.
Yelta, who doesn't work at the Egon Overguild, tell you they don't work at the Egon Overguild, and they don't. And they were just confused by you talking about a Yelta because there's no Yelta at the Egon Overguild. So perhaps it sounded shady, but the facts of the matter didn't really equate that the person you're talking to was just some sort of like loan office worker who just was looking through a list of jobs and didn't really understand what you were saying when you asked the question.
No, but I know I literally called the person who gave me the job.
Right. They were an informant, but they gave you the job for the Egon. They're like a third party.
Okay. I respond and just say, all right, you're clean. But I just need you to know you may be needed. Check
Oh.
your sources in the future if you want to stay clean. Good luck. And hang up immediately.
And now
look
it
to the
probably
others.
dawns on all of. Yes, it might dawn on all of you. Sorry to interrupt. You guys took about two weeks to get out here from the Omni system.
I was just
You don't know
about
how
to
long
bring
it's
that up.
You don't know how long
do
it's
we need
gonna.
to wait?
Yeah, go ahead. Hera's figured it out. Go ahead, Hera.
Sorry. Hera will just, after he's loaded up the barrel that he and
You guys
Freedom
got 2 barrels. Okay.
Yeah. He'll say, here's the thing though. Are we really safe here? It took us like 2 weeks to get here. How long do you think it would take for these guys to get here? How long do you think we'll be waiting here?
They said 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I got a question
here?
for you, kids. You got 2 weeks.
2
No, this says 3
weeks.
hours.
Now, who
No,
here?
the ship's leaving in 3 hours. The ship will take 2 weeks to get here.
Oh.
It's leaving in 2 hours. It'll take 3 weeks to get here. I got a question, friends.
No more gaming games. No.
I'm sorry.
But no, I'm only gonna say
Why are we here?
we have access to computer data points in this station, right?
So far, every terminal we've accessed is unpowered.
Well,
So I got a question, friends. If we turn power on in this station, can one of you make an ID for me that perhaps says Nadir works here?
And immediately, Bharz raises, like, a tentacle just kind of pulls off from the rest of their body and raises up and waves. I can do that.
Alright then. Well, alright then. All we gotta do is power this bitch up. You give me an ID, and we hand this shit over. Pretty cut and dried, am I right?
Oh, what do you say, Telly?
well, I think you're trying to make a new ID. All right.
Yeah, no, I am. It's literally part of my story point. So out of game, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I do have one problem though. I don't think it's possible for my character to get a Nova point. I don't have anything that's a D10.
Ooh, you need to fix your sheet then. Whatever.
Ooh, you're always supposed to have something of every die.
Yeah, you'll have to figure out what you raised up with your story point and either low back down or rate. Yeah, because you have 3d12s. Yeah, you'll have to run for it. You'll need to make one of those a d10. Because you're supposed to have one of each dice type, no matter what.
Okay, then I'll put
So lower
So don't
12
put
and raise an 8
knowledge.
somewhere.
Yeah.
There
I'll
you
put
go.
knowledge down to 10 then.
And you'll probably want to raise one other stat to make up for it.
So-
Engineering, I guess.
All right.
There you go.
So now I gotta figure out how to do that.
All right. Wait, they're leaving in 3 hours. Gonna take them 2 weeks to get. We can't stay here.
Okay,
though.
there we go.
No,
So I
we
can do
can
engineering.
stay
All right.
here.
All right.
I can do engineering to
You know what?
try to power on the station.
There you go.
All right.
You
I
know
think I might have an idea. It's gonna be a little stupid, but
What's your stupid idea, friend? I'm always
here's the
here
thing.
for it.
So here's the thing. All this plasma and whatnot, it's definitely gotta be loaded. Maybe worth like a lot of money, as far as I'm
Yeah.
aware. And we're just here to they basically want us to secure the load. What if we decide to load up the stuff in our ship, and then we could just, deliver the stuff halfway through? So we don't have to wait the whole 2 weeks instead.
I don't dislike your plan, but if it looks illegal to us, it'll look illegal to everyone. So,
Well-
let's take a pause on
Well-
your plan, which I like,
It's just,
and take a
Well-
second to make
But-
it look legit, friend. What's
It
wrong
just
with
doesn't-
that?
I just don't. The fact that we spent a lot of time trying to get here as is, and they expect us
Yeah.
to wait here for another couple more,
Doing
wait
nothing.
even more time.
Yes, but
as far as I'm
darling,
aware, the burn.
if we
that-
make this look legit, as opposed to a straight out theft,
well, also
think
the
about
problem is,
how much more work we could get
but also the
from
problem
these
is,
same individuals. All right.
well, also the
what's
problem
your
is,
problem?
do you not see that energy outside, like our window? That thing is probably gonna be here by the time they get here.
That's why I'm saying we take the brief amount of time it'll take for our friend here to make this look legit. And then we take what they asked for away from this station. And if they want more, they can come in here themselves. All we are is proof of concept.
Hmm.
You understand? We need
I
to
get it.
prove that what they want is here. We bring away a taste. They come back for the rest themselves.
So, Bharz, as you're doing this engineering check, just to think about it, this is going to be very. You're working on a floating station that's destroyed quite a bit. You're trying to find a power source and connect that power source at the same time, and not try to trigger anything you're not supposed to. This is going to be a very hard role, like probably one of the hardest roles I've given you guys, and probably
Is
all
there a
learn.
way to assist someone in a role?
There's advantages, but that's only in combat. For this is going to be a straight roll.
Not in straight
And I'm
roles?
sorry to
Okay.
say, it's going to
Alright.
be complexity
No, I was asking.
6.
Ooh,
Complexity
fucking
6 roll.
shit.
Yeah.
That's
The highest
insane.
complexity is 7, by the way.
That's insane.
It is. This is the roll that for the module, though.
That's okay. Let's do it.
Go ahead.
Close,
So-
though.
Damn it.
As you're working on this, takes days. This is not a singular thing you're doing. This is going to take you guys more than one day to do, and you're all working together to try to do this. And you're moving power sources around. You're moving wires around. You're trying to make sure everything works out perfectly. And perhaps a few days into this, as you're waiting for the catechist to get here, which is the ship they sent after you, as Yeltsin said, you're working on it, and perhaps just one wire is in the wrong spot. It's so little you wouldn't even notice it. That's why it was such a high difficulty. And you do see the power flip on for a brief moment, and as it does, all you hear the sounds of the station, as it talks over, you see red lights come on, and you see a bright. You hear anything? So you hear the alarm and a large lockdown in red above all of you as 3 doors close, and all 3 of you as you're in this little cargo bay with the 3 of them.
Oh,
And I think
what
it's going to take a break.
Ooh. Damn.
I think it's going to take a break.
Yes.
God
All
damn
right.
it.
Sounds good. And with that, I got a Nova point,
Oy.
Nice.
so I can
I
make you a
have
fake ID.
one. I have, other than calling it. Do remember, Jane, that one of the things you can do with Nova Point is call
Call
on
back, yeah.
someone from your backstory for reinforcements.
I love that.
I once called in our last game. I called my mom.
Yeah, good one.
Literally called my mom for help. So it is a thing you can do if you think it's necessary. I'm just putting it out.
Well, anyways,
Cool.
I don't know how long you normally do breaks, Matt. So
Yeah, we'll just go right into it. We'll see you guys when we get back from break in about 5.
welcome back. We're back from break. Sorry, I just realized Matt was calling me to say that. No.
Midnight.
20
minutes. Theater.
Well, why don't we just continue on from where we left? Right at the start, every time I speak, I can't say words. All right. You guys were in the cargo hold of this mining station
Shut up
where there
your
are
face.
dozens of plasma barrels inside. These 3, as you guys are trying to turn the power back on, 3 doors immediately shut, locking you into this room. And a red sign saying lockdowns on the front. And you guys are trapped. The lights are very dim as it looks like the station's gone to lockdown as you turn the power on.
What the hell just
Hey,
happened?
friends. I don't know. Sorry. Sorry. Hello. Excuse me. I really don't understand what exactly is happening here. We are simply guarding these munitions until pickup as we were instructed. Who are you?
I think we're the only ones here, aren't we?
Yeah, we're the only
Correct.
ones.
There's nobody else here.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I thought people came in and it was locked down. Then,
Like, okay,
I...
who tripped up the alarm?
I have a feeling that whatever happened, because there's some obvious damage to the place, when we briefly reconnected power, something tripped up, and now we're kind of sealed in here.
I
Try to
would...
cut through the doors.
I'd like to look around for a way... Can I make a perception check to look around for a way to communicate with whoever has locked down the place?
Lockdown seems to have
It was
been
automatic.
accidentally triggered, like Bharz said, yeah.
Yeah, it was just
Like
an
by
automatic.
automatic. Alright.
Yeah, Bharz is the reason we are locked in.
Okay. Alright.
So, how are we going to get out, Bharz?
Well, I could
More
try playing around with the
importantly...
doors. See if I can force them open.
Well, more importantly, how are we going to get the goods to the people who need it? Or get back to our ship and take them the little bit we have?
Well, we have a giant robot. He's plenty of muscle on him.
That would be me.
Oh my gosh, that's
true.
right.
We do.
Are there
But
any,
do
like,
we want to?
grates?
But do we
Yeah,
want
they've
to
also
make
grates.
this?
They're great story.
I'm sorry, friends, but do we want to make this look obvious, or do we want to make it look legitimate? Are we
Well-
thieves, or are we just a gang of people doing their job? That's
far
up
as I'm
to you.
Well, considering we tripped the alarm, I'm pretty sure whoever's in charge of this place, or whoever owns this place, has got to know something happened here, regardless.
I think the station's empty.
Darling, you
Well, I'm
are
just
so
saying-
delightfully naive. Can
Well, I'm just
I
saying,
make a suave check to try to talk this system out of being on alert?
You're trying to talk to a thing that's just locked in. It's not intelligent.
I know. But I'm supposed to tell you what kind of check I want to make, and I want to make
Yeah,
a
I'm just
suave check
I'm
to
just trying
talk
to think
our
of
way
fits.
out of being on alert.
Go ahead and roll complexity
just-
3 swans.
All right. 3.
As you're talking, Bharz, you get some sort of inspiration as you're looking at the doors, and from Asra's ramblings, you just maybe you catch one word or something. You realize, like, oh, this wire is the one that goes to this door. And oops, didn't mean to move that door.
Okay.
I'll move that one out. And one of the doors, these doors, man. One of the doors raises up. Move the other one's back into place. There we are, much better. And one of the doors just lifts up.
Okay, 1 down, 2 to go.
2 to go.
Freedom
So it looks like
76.
this may be a hot wire situation.
He says, "This is the antithesis of freedom," and his arm turns into a gun. He says, "Please stand back." And
All right.
Freedom-
Hell yeah.
Well, I suppose. And also steps way the fuck back.
Freedom will blast the door, see if he can blow a big old hole in it.
What kind of check?
Blast at the blast door.
I think not the blast doors. Open the blast doors.
Open the blast.
I'm gonna say this is, even though he's like right next to it, this is a ranged.
Fine by me.
Attack.
Go ahead and roll a range complexity 3.
Suck it, Trebek.
Nice.
Absolutely. The door just collapses. It was already pretty much broken, even though it's a blast door. It was already pretty much broken, and now it's just completely in shatters, leaving one door behind it left.
Man, you make that look easy.
Bharz is gonna grab some of the junk that's on the ground, and I'm gonna spend that Nova point to make a fake ID for Asra.
Nice.
What's your Nova skill called?
Hold on. Things are a little more difficult for me to move around with my hand because my dog keeps licking my hand.
That's okay.
Trash to treasure. I can spend 1 or more Nova points to turn a pile of junk into something useful. Jam decides how many Nova points to spend, how long the building
fair enough.
process takes, and that sort of guidelines.
You get this stuff, you'll get the fake ID when you get back to the ship. So, just remember you're making it here. That's your Nova point. All right. You get to the third door in front of you as Bharz starts grabbing things like, wait a second, I can make a fake ID.
So I can't
random
use.
bits.
Okay, so I can't use the fake ID to open the door right now. Okay.
It looks like there's not really any way to terminal scan. All terminals are just flashing red.
Freedom says, "I do have one final potential solution for this. His
Astra's
arm
backing up again.
Freedom's arm turns back into an arm again, and he pulls from his side like it's just like a part of him, and there is a small spherical piece of metal with like lights all around the side of it. And
What is that?
he says, "This is a PX-900 breach bomb. Allow me to demonstrate."
Oh,
Shit!
Oh
I
god!
don't think that's necessary.
Oh my god.
Freedom walks over to the door and just goes and puts the breach bomb
Asra
directly
goes
on top
all the way back
Wait,
and hides behind some
Wait,
shit.
what do you want to do with this, Freedom?
of it.
Freedom, just before you do that,
Yes.
Okay.
Asra's
Remember
literally
what was in the
hiding
room
behind
with us.
whatever she can hide
Hey,
behind.
let Hera go. Hera, go ahead.
explosive.
What was that, Hera?
Remember what's in the room with us. It's explosive. If we set off an explosive in
you
the
are
explosives
correct.
room, we're going to be exploded.
You are
maybe
100%
not
correct,
use
Hera.
that.
Freedom at the cost of life is no freedom at all. And he just goes beep, and all the lights go, and he sticks it back on his leg. And instead, his arm transforms again, and a giant laser sword comes out. And he says,
Wait, I want Hera to give me the roll for that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
"Oh,
What were you
please,
saying?
no. Hera, roll away, please."
What do you want to roll for that, Hera? As you're telling Freedom to hold back.
Pick
That
one
is
you're
a
good
good
at,
question.
please, Red. Don't nerf yourself, Red.
I think it
I
would
mean-
probably be closest to empathy. I think.
Go ahead and roll complexity for your empathy.
All
So
right.
complexity
Okay.
2, you said?
Complexity 3.
3. Okay.
All
Oh,
this,
God.
yeah,
That
all the door
explanation
rolls are
was
complexity
so
3.
perfect, though.
Yeah.
Pass.
Bombs,
Multi-pass.
Finally.
bombs blow up things. As Hera does it perfectly, Freedom realizes, wait a second, I can
Oh,
just
good.
laser. And you just cut it in half, and the door is perfectly open in half. And right before you're about to say whatever zinger you're about to say, Matt, before you do,
Zinger.
yeah, whatever it might be, you hear as there's a little ghost in the back. When I say ghost, I mean literally a ghost, like a Keitha ghost. Like it's transparent, white. And they're screaming, they're like trembling as they're like holding it, like hiding in the corner. No, you were supposed to stay put. Our captain will be so mad.
So with the lightsaber kind of thing in his hand, and he says, he has sort of like music sort of starts pumping out of his shoulders like little speakers, like dun 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 dun, and he says, "Freedom and efficiency go hand in circuit," and the laser sword deactivates.
This ghost like Keitha is just trembling in the corner. Yeah, actually, yeah. Oh, sorry. I said Keitha. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it Keitha. Weathered clothing, and like I said, the form is corporal. You guys know it's probably like a plasma ghost. These things form when people fall into plasma.
Huh.
She's like,
So you were the only one here, mate?
I would like to make a perception check to determine its attitude towards us.
you don't need a perception check. It's scared of you.
All right, fine. Don't let me roll dice, Kraw. It's cool.
I'm
Then,
doing it. You're asking, is she scared of you? As she just yelled out.
I'm supposed to be allowed to say what dice I want to roll. Anyway,
I know.
I will.
And I determine as DM what rolls you do.
I'll slowly, casually move forward and say, "Oh, hello, darling. We're terribly sorry to upset you. Why do you seem so frightened?"
What do you want to roll for that to calm her down?
That's perform.
I like it. Complexity 3.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ooh, knew that was gonna get.
We have a push mechanic, right? What is the push mechanic?
Oh, advantage.
They get to-
You have to have advantages in combat. They can, yeah. Outside of combat, you guys have to go with the rules you're given.
Okay.
And as you do, she just, as you're like calmly talking, she's like, no, and she lashes out with like one of her corporeal claws, and you take 1 damage. Toxic touch.
I think I actually don't. Oh, I think I still take 1. Okay, hold on. Let me look at my abilities really quickly.
Before, if this creature is attacking Asra, could I use?
Oh
a
yeah,
special
no, I
ability?
still take 1. Okay, that's fine.
What were you gonna say, Hera? Go ahead.
Could I use one of my special abilities?
Yeah, what is it?
I'll read it out to you. It is take the pain. When an ally is adjacent
if you click it on the right side, you might be able to put it in the chat if you click it on the right side. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
And since we're not in combat, I'm gonna be lenient on like adjacency and stuff, so I think it's fine for you to be adjacent to Asra here. Yeah. So she lashes out this toxic touch, and Asra, as you're about to get hit by this incorporeal form, Hera pushes you slightly out of the way and takes the hit instead. And so you don't take the 1 damage, but Hera takes the 1 damage instead. And she's like, "Stay back, stay back."
And that was very kind of you. I'm.
And the door is closed to the south as well. Roll you forward. There you are.
And after taking the hit, Hera will speak up. No, just calm down there. We're not here to fight you, attack you. We're as confused as you probably are. Where are we?
Go ahead and roll. What check do you want to roll? I should say. Sorry.
Seeing as he knows where they actually are, deceiving.
Deception, couple XD4.
Oh no.
So it goes
He's
up
going to
one.
fail this.
Yep.
I can just tell you that. He's going to fail this. Because deceives is D4, so he's going to fail.
Oh, it was close. It was
God.
close. Wow.
You still get to mark it for your Nova point because you rolled
I
it.
do.
True.
That was why I
And
did it.
as you say that, you get closer. She's like, no, and she like runs into the rubble, fleeing and leaving your vision.
So she's a Keithuk, right?
She was a Keithuk, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna use my Nova point to immediately turn
Well,
into a Keithuk.
She's already fled.
Oh, she's gone. Okay, then never mind. I
Yeah.
take it back. I'm
Yeah,
not
she
doing
just
that.
boom. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, immediately after Hera gets closer now, she's like, no, and just moves as if there's some sort of ship platform there, but there's nothing left. It's caved in as the ghost literally just spaces through the wall.
What the hell is that all about?
Well,
Am I in front of the door?
You are in front of a door.
Okay, and that's closed, right?
Currently, yes, it is.
Okay.
Okay, well, that wasn't what I expected to see when we started this.
Started to think maybe coming here was a bad idea.
everything about this job is going sideways, and I don't like it one bit.
Think we can maybe make it through this rubble?
Probably not.
You
Friend.
make it the rubble or make it down south. So this is the door we need to open, right here.
Well,
It's now closed.
Yep. Yep.
It's different the way we came from.
It definitely is.
Can I try this? I think maybe I could try something to get the door open.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I think of doing some. You know what? See if there's like a latch or whatever, like a piece of like equipment I can mess around with to decide that, like, say like maybe there's a door panel, and see if I can maybe use some skullduggery to like get the door to open.
I think that fits, yeah. Go ahead and roll Plexi 3. Skullduggery.
Can I assist him with that in any way?
No, there's no way to
Okay.
assist out of combat. At least not that I know of.
Not outside of combat? Okay.
In combat, you guys can give yourself advantages. No.
Hey.
Nice.
You pull whatever latches you find you can. You make it so the door is no longer in lockdown, whatever lockdown mode it may be. It's not no longer, and you can easily open it upwards without any issue. And as you open it upwards, there's this, like, you've already seen the small hangar with the plasma pool inside, and now here, instead of being just an extra blank room, there are now 5 of these ghosts in here. 5.
Oh,
4 of
Jesus.
them that you can make out are these Keithuk ghosts once again, but these are much more taller, more stoic, and their mandibles are clacking. Don't move any. Don't move your tokens.
Yep.
And you got one at the back who's this quadruped, curving horns and 4 eyes on its head. It just looks. It looks like it's pissed off. It looks like it's angry. Let me show you this handout for this creature.
Oh boy.
That
Oh,
is a formidable
formidable
plasma ghost.
He looks so happy.
Black Phillip.
In the kind of insane happiness. I am.
Ram, built, dodge, tough.
It's like a Pokemon.
Yeah, kind
Oh
of.
my god.
And as you do, they immediately charge towards you.
Ah,
Our
crap.
first combat.
Close the door.
Yeah, exactly. Close the door.
Oh boy.
Now, so for those who have not been in BurnBryte, there are 3 stages. Well, I should put round. What did I put before? What I was it round? Was it? It was there's a name
There's
for
3
it. Oh my,
stages of combat, I believe.
Yes. something like that. Yeah.
Phases.
Let's
Yeah.
see. What was it? Phase. I think we'll just use that word. Phase 1. I think that's what it was. Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3. So I don't think we covered anything with Red and Jane beforehand,
I
right?
think I
You guys
remember
were-
how this works though,
I remember.
from watching
Oh,
the
look-
stream that you did last time.
Cool. We'll go over it real quick, and I'll just give you guys. Also, I don't think you guys start with any advantages. I think I start with 2
We
collapse
don't
points.
yet.
So I'll
You
give you.
don't-
There's 2.
I don't know if you start with any collapse points.
I'll check
I
it
think
real
you
quick.
get them if we fuck up.
Yeah, I know I get more, but I believe I start with 2 every column. Let me just confirm real quick. Yeah, the start of every comic column is 2 collapse points.
I can look it up in
Okay,
the
fair.
compendium.
Yep. So, how it's going to work? Phase 1, I am going to declare all the actions of every single enemy, and you will know every single action they're going to take. Phase 2 is when you guys, every single one of you gets a turn, and you can do whatever you want during that turn, whether it's avoiding attacks, attacking something that's going to attack you, etc. Something like that. And then finally, phase 3 is the resolution. So
everything
if any
resolves.
attacks,
Yeah.
if any attacks have not been blocked or somehow stopped, they will resolve. There are no rolls. The enemies just hit. So there is no rolling at that point. So only rolls are during your phase. Other than that, I'm just explaining what things are going to be attacking what. So let's go through. So we got 4 weak plasma ghosts, what they're called, and 1 formidable one. So let's grab these. And I'll tell you what they're going to do. So for the 5. For the 5 Keithic plasma ghosts, I said 4 earlier, it's 5. They can fly. What's their movement? 5 movement? Okay. They're going to. They only have 1 action. So do they have anything ranged? Let's see. They do. They're going to. This one's going to move towards Bharz. I'm going to get. Let's see if I can give best colors I can give. I'm going to go orange for Bharz. And it's going to use an ability called Fear Me. And then similarly, this one's going to go towards. Hello, Hera. Give you blue Hera. It's also going to do the same thing, a Fear Me action. That's what all these are going to do, by the way, because they're not close to anything yet. So they're also going to move forward. This one's going to go for Mori. Mori, I'm going to give you. Let's go with green. So I'll put it in chat so we have everything covered. The next one will go for Freedom. Freedom is going to give you a red. And then lastly, Asra, I'm going to give you pink. Or purple is better. All right. So let's go with orange, Bharz, blue, Hera, green, Mori, red, Freedom, and then purple, Asra. Then finally, the formidable one. Ooh. It's going to. Ooh, okay, I can't use that. It's got. I guess it's going to use the same thing, but this time it's going to pick who it's going to use on. Actually, it's going to. There's a name for this action. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a dash. I don't remember what it's called in the system. So, it will not be attacking this turn.
And so the way that it works for PC is just to remember is that whatever we do first is complexity 2, and then it becomes complexity 3, and then 4, and etc. But you can move your speed once without expending anything or rolling anything. Correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Cool. And then if you want, you can use your speed again if you want to do another complexity. I think it's athletics roll for it.
Then it becomes then it becomes a roll.
Yeah. And so actually, I want to change it. It's actually going to use Fear Me as well against Bharz. So we'll get another Fear Me against Bharz. So all of the rings in the Fear Me, as you guys are pretty decently far away, but they're all going to be moving towards you. That's phase 1. So that's all their actions declared. And then phase 2, you guys go in whatever order you want. Like Sarah said, you have as many actions as you want, but it gets harder as you do them. Also, I think if you get 5, you get a. If you get 5, you get a minor condition, a minor positive condition.
It's 5 or it might be 4. I think
4 is your special ability last time, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. It depends on who you are, because I do remember that like I had a thing on my old Eno character, so Scepter, check your shit out. May I please go first, team? Because what I would like to do first is use perception to try and generate an advantage for my team.
Absolutely, complexity 2.
Yeah. I just clicked the button. Why are you not? Oh, there we go. Roll. Pass.
So you look around, you get a good visual view, and you get where they're all coming from. You know what they're doing, you get an advantage.
And then I'm going to take...
So just to explain what advantage is real quick, for everyone who wants to know, it's a shared pool amongst all of you.
Yes.
your ship, if I remember correctly, I'm just gonna look at just check how much livability does it have. It's 3 livability, so you can have up to
We
3
can have
advantages
3
at any
advantage
time.
points. Yeah.
And if you ever make a roll that you fail at in combat, when you have advantage, at least I think maybe I'll check out of combat stuff later.
If what I remember is that if somebody fails and they only failed on 1 die, they can use an advantage to re-roll that die.
Yeah, every dice you want to re-roll, you can use advantage on. So you can use as many times as you want, though you may want to discuss it with everyone else just to make sure that everyone's okay with it. But you can generate you can have up to 3 advantages anytime.
So I have generated
continue.
an advantage for my team, and then I'm going to move over here, and hoping that whatever they want to do on me requires line of sight, and that is going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. We're next.
I'll go next because it's pretty simple what I'm going to do. Movement, which is for Hera is 5, so there's that 5 spaces.
Yep, 5 spaces.
Okay, so he's going to move 5 spaces down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To have a better look, and he's going to get out his what is it called? Stun staff, whatever. He's going to get out his the charge staff, and just get himself ready and enter a defensive position.
So that would probably be under generating advantage. Unless you want to dodge a specific attack, but there's nothing really to dodge besides the fear mace, which you could try to stow it. Is there a verb form of stoic? Stoicize yourself? To be ready not to be scared. However you want to do it. So you could generate advantage, you could try to avoid one of the attacks.
Stay frosty.
Stay frosty.
Yeah. Well, that's
a regular Shakespeare
the defensive
stoicize.
position is a Kithuk special ability.
Oh.
So, yeah. Basically,
Oh, okay. I didn't realize. Okay.
It's basically patient defense, essentially.
Okay.
So I can't take any actions except for move, which I've done.
All right. Next. I didn't realize it was an ability. My apologies.
Yeah.
If you guys are okay with me going next.
Sure.
So I think what Bharz is going to do is move over here, and then try to see if there's anything that they can manipulate to try to close the door, like
Absolutely.
at a moment's notice.
Yeah. As Maury opened it, the computers can definitely close it. You can roll complexity 2 of some sort of skill to do so.
Also, isn't Hera on the other side of the door?
That would you would close Hera on the other side.
Well, to do it at a moment's notice. Because there really isn't a whole lot that that I can do. I don't have any weapons.
Well, a lot you could do. You could, since you knew accidental deal, so you could, for example, try to do this fear me action. You could, like I said, stoicize, and we're making it now, yourself to avoid actually getting feared by these creatures. You could try to talk them down. That's always a possibility. That does actual damage, social damage, we'll call it that.
Okay.
You could use computers to maybe try to close something on them. Maybe this is just some random, what's the word? Not like a shelf that could fall down and hit one of them. There's a lot of things you can do. So whatever you can come up with.
Close the door.
Are they next to airlocks?
Yeah.
Okay. Because then I have an idea of briefly opening up the door then that this guy is at. Or wait, no, we came in on that side, didn't we?
You came in that one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the middle one
so
we came in.
So if I open up this airlock and suck these 2 guys out in the space, then maybe they won't be able to come back in?
Yeah, more likely what will happen mechanically, they'll take a damage from that as they're trying to hold on, but that would still do damage, yes. It would probably only do damage to one of them, though. You have to pick which one.
Oh, okay. Then the only other thing I can think of doing is trying to talk them down by using empathy to be like, we're not hostile.
You tell me what you want to do.
Well, I got a big old D12 for empathy, so I might as well try that then.
All right, you pick one in specific you're trying to talk down.
The big guy.
Big one. All right.
He is
Cool.
eyeing me.
All right. Go ahead and roll Complexity 2 Empathy.
Okie dokie.
So what do you say, by the way? It does succeed. That's what I'm curious. It's like a creature. It's like a quadruped. This thing is like not a sapient human. Not human. Humans don't exist. It's not a sapient Keithhook or a sapient ghost. This thing can't talk. But how do you talk it down? Let's try your best.
Would I be able to tell that it can't talk?
You could probably guess it. But it doesn't mean it wouldn't hear you. So it's just like a dog, a dog can't understand you necessarily, but it can hear you and can maybe connect things, right?
Well, I mean, dogs can understand up to like 100 words, I think, something like that.
Right.
So I think it will, like, it could probably understand. Like, it probably understand what I'm trying to convey, even though it won't know my words.
Right.
So through a combination of body language and through tones. Hold on. We're not here to hurt you. We just tried to turn on the power. There's no reason to be hostile with us. Calm down.
As the chaos is going on, you're talking calmly, and while the snarling from the creature definitely dies down, it doesn't fully die down. It takes 1 social damage, so it is effectively damaged. Not going to kill it. So you're just slowing its guard down. Perfect. That's the first action.
Nice. What exactly is Suave for?
Suave, there's a list of skills. Let me see if I can find the skill list. It
It's like
explains
smooth
pretty-
talking.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Oh, okay. Damn, I probably should have started with Suave and then gone to Empathy. Is this thing wild by any chance?
Yeah, Well, once I was so suavity is persuading others to see things your way and do what you ask them is covered by Spody. Negotiating a peace treaty, getting a free drink or a bartender, convincing a criminal informant to give you more information about dangerous serial killer can accomplish the suavity skill. And there's like some references. I'm sorry, Matt. Thank you for laughing. Okay, I'm reading off.
No, this is great. This is fucking great.
But also,
Yeah.
the thing that's great about the system is if you can make Suave make sense for what you want to do.
Yep. And I think
It
in a
does.
common situation, you could use suavity to make an enemy believe they're on your side. During personal interaction, you can use suavity to turn a stranger into a friend, stuff like that. So
Talk them out of fighting you.
Yeah, which is essentially what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I could try to Suave it.
Suave.
okay, same creature.
Yep, same creature.
Okay. Yeah, and when you answer it's wild or not, it's difficult to tell in the current moment.
Okay. Then yeah, I will.
Oh, yeah, complexity 3.
Maybe-
Suave, yeah.
Suave.
Salami?
Absolutely. Yeah,
Nice.
so you try to get this creature to calm down, and you continue talking in that soothing voice, and it is holding back. It takes another, we'll call it empathy damage, Matt, we can. And it's you can see you're getting to it. It hasn't fully backed down, but it's still getting to it. And because of me as GM, I'm going to spend a collapse point here to make it do an attack against Hera.
Oh boy.
Specifically a drain attack is what's called, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Make the attack.
Okay.
If it gets close enough to Hera.
Alrighty. And that'll be all. I've moved my 5 squares, I think.
And then we got Freedom and Mori left.
I'll go.
By all means.
Yeah, Freedom's not having any of this shit. Just like
Mhm.
Leave the big
this.
one alone.
This is insanity. He just sort of walks past Mori, and Mori, you see that his arms are not guns. He doesn't have a laser sword for an arm anymore. But his mouth sort of opens up a little larger, like and wider,
Oh my
sort of
God.
like And as he opens up his mouth, something tumbles out of it, and he catches it. He goes, "This is for freedom!" And he throws it, and you hear beep,
Oh.
beep, 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 beep.
Oh my god.
As he throws a grenade.
Ooh, I think that's a specific item, right? So
It is indeed.
So, just a regular grenade.
Yep.
Let's see, burst 3.
Burst 3, yep.
Okay, so where are you throwing this? With a range of 10. So I
I'm
believe
gonna
that's
see.
anywhere.
Yeah, I want to see if I can get multiple of these enemies. I don't know if I can.
Burst 3, if I understand how the system works, which you never know sometimes, I believe it's just from the single point 3 outward any direction.
That seems correct. Yeah, weapon qualities burst.
Yep. That's what that
Weapons with
does.
the burst
Yep.
quality attack all creatures within a certain number of squares. So
So yeah, within 3 squares of the origin of your attack, and you can you can throw it anywhere within 10 squares.
1 square, 2 square, 3 squares. So I could just throw it at these
Yeah.
3,
You absolutely could.
and that's what am I
Imagine he
going to
throws it into a
do?
pool.
All right. What I think you guys still still starting something. What skill do you want to roll for that?
Athletics? Just a big old toss?
Sure. Power. Just for clarity, athletics is more akin to acrobatics from D&D. We can still do athletics. I'm fine with that. So you know,
Mm,
powers for some reason more. They changed those around, but I'm okay with athletics. You want to
Got
roll
it,
that complexity too.
okay. Complexity.
It works out. It's your form that matters more necessarily than the like actual gun.
Right on.
You know.
That's a complexity 2, you said?
Always for the first action of combat.
Right. Here we go.
Unless there's another reason, which sometimes there are other reasons. But in this case, your grenade flies over you. You all hear this massive explosion. It pushes some of that plasma pool over the side, but luckily doesn't seem to ignite it anyway. But all 3 of those Keitha ghosts do take some damage as the shrapnel flies out and hits them and goes through their incorporeal forms. And a good chunk of the side of the airlock is completely unusable at this point.
All right. That was only 1 movement. He's just going to move his other 4, 5. He's now in plain view. That's it.
All right, no other actions. All right, Mori.
Okay. Trying to see what I can do.
I would let you know, by the way, I'll be nice as a DM because of your first combat. That big guy's been for Hera. And whatever the big guy's not been the scary one. So if you can do something to stop it, probably be a good idea. That's just me as DM suggesting, but you don't have to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And seeing as the big one's trying to about to be aggressive towards Hera, I'm gonna try to intimidate the figure by doing the usual, like, you know how cats usually are when they get all like mad. You get
You
all
start
hissy
hitting
or
hissing
whatever.
at it.
Yeah, I wanted to see if I could use.
You're
like,
all puffy.
I want to see if I can use my
Sounds like
presence to like get him to back down. Like,
Nice.
What
yeah.
skill do you want to roll? I assume,
Kraw.
I assume presence, what you just said, but yeah, if you want, whatever roll, maybe
Yeah.
complexity too.
I'll do that. Yeah. Wham!
Highest.
Yeah. So the attack of this plasma ghost, this large quadruped, it pulls back and it realizes, especially after Bharz constantly trying to talk it down, and now this presence, like you be trying to be intimidating, it's rethinking its options about attacking Hera, and no longer will attack Hera on phase 3.
All
This is a harder combat than the first one we did in the previous campaign. I'm looking at it.
Mhm.
This is harder.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
Well,
I feel that.
We have-
the 3 creatures taking 1 damage would have knocked out like half the combat in the first campaign.
well. To be fair, also the first combat we were in, I ended up like suicide bombing myself.
That was pretty
and-
good.
Yeah, you can't do
Anyways.
that. You're not a gem creature anymore. Sorry.
Any
no.
more actions,
I'm
Maury?
in a gem creature.
I don't think you get their abilities though, unfortunately.
No, yeah. What happened to know anything in regards to what the heck these plasma creatures are? Like, perhaps.
You could roll something
Anything-
and see if you can get more information. You get advantage too.
Yeah, like maybe knowledge?
Yeah,
Perhaps.
plus 3 knowledge.
Knowledge?
Absolutely, you get an advantage as you
Nice.
think about. You look back to
Excellent.
your own history. Maybe you've seen plasma ghosts before. If you know about them, when a creature is fully engulfed in plasma through either like it doesn't really matter if it's accident or not. When a creature is fully engulfed in plasma, they fully die, and then their only thing left behind is a ghost of their former selves. Something can act a little bit separate of the original entity and further the memories, but is fully dead, or at least mostly dead, I should say. Just like, they said in Princess Bride, mostly dead. So that's what you
It
get.
would take a miracle.
Also, that creature at the bottom of the formidable is called Axel. Give you that from the knowledge check. There you go. Axel.
The Ags.
Like quadruped. Yeah, I'll keep the name one so you guys can see it.
Okay.
Think outside of that, no, I think that's gotta be it for me.
All right, let's do some resolutions. Luckily for you guys, none of them attacked. But they all are going to do this resolution fear me as they move closer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do they have to be
Yeah.
able to see you to do it?
Well, we'll see, won't we?
Okay.
This one gets close to you guys, and fear me on Bharz. Bharz, you'll have to use your 5 movement to move away on your turn up from this ghost. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As they do float through the air, they don't have to see their feet. Hera, this one does also use fear me, and you will have to move 5 feet away as well.
Not necessarily. The first
Ooh.
attack misses.
You're right. The first attack misses. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. You do not have that effect on you.
Nice.
And then this one, what's it? Greeneth Mori, right? That's right. Mori,
Agreement.
the one to your right is going to scare you, so you have to move to the left. Freedom. This thing it's not an ally of freedom. It's whatever the opposite of freedom is. You can't be next to this thing. You'll move 5 squares away. Fine. They can move. They do float over the plasma pool. And purple is Asra. You don't. They on line side of you. They can't fear you.
Nice.
And then finally, the formidable 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will also fear Bharz, so it doesn't have any effect really. Cool. All right, back to phase 1 we go. Now we're going to be a little more scary.
Okay.
I'll put the colors in chat again. So, towards, let's see. I have to remember which one scared you guys. So, freedom's out. Okay, all right. Basically, all you're going to be moving upwards except for Mori. And then, oh yeah, as well.
Hera.
2 of you are moving upwards. Yeah. So Freedom and Bharz moving upwards, and Mori moving to the left. The ghosts are all going to do the same action. They're going to do different people. That's all. I'll let you know. They're going to do drain. However, the drain from the formidable one is much stronger. So this one right next to Hera will attack Hera. This next to Mori will attack Mori. The one next to Freedom will attack Freedom. This one's going to also go for Freedom. This one will go for Mori, the big one. And the last one will go for... Let's go for Hera. So the markings now are which ones are going to do the drain attack. So that's it. Phase 2 for you guys. You guys decide what you want to do.
I've got a big turn probably.
All right. If y'all don't mind, I know what I would like to do. I'm well hidden right now. I would like to make a stealth roll to put a plasma charge into my personal shield without being seen.
Yeah, and I'll give you advantage for that. as well if you make the roll. So complexity 2.
Alright.
Like if you're hiding, advantage makes sense.
Yep, exactly. So, all right. So I have a shield level of 1.
For Red and for Jane, just so you guys know, basically any action really that doesn't contribute, doesn't say you have to do an action to do this. Generally, I'm going to be offering advantages for those because
You
what Sarah
actually
is doing,
do
for
have
example,
to use an. You do actually have to use an action to put a charge in your shield. So
I
that's
assume
why
you've already
for
done
it.
that before the fight anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. But normally I would
Okay.
ask for an action, but in this case, it's not like a big deal. So
All right. So I am gonna come up here and I am. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. That gave me another Nova point, by the way. So I'm just 2. And
maximum number points can have
now
up to your livability rating, so you guys can hold up to 3 each
have a 3.
individually. I mean,
Sweet. I gotta look what I have. I'm gonna use range to make an attack on the big bad looking guy with my
Okay.
plasma rifle.
it's this guy right
Or
here. All right.
my sniper rifle, which does
Which has 2 damage.
damage of 2. Yeah. So
Go ahead and roll
ranged
complexity 3.
attack. Complexity 3 range. Let's go. Pass 2 damage
You all hear
on the big bad.
as the laser rifle Asra's around the corner shoots towards the creature floating over the plasma. It takes a ton of its incorporeal form with it and hits the end of the wall next to the airlock, but it is still there and it does not continue. It does continue to move forward towards Mori.
And then I would like to make a sorry, pardon me. I'd like to use perception to try to find the most corporeal part of him and shoot again.
That's perfect. Way complexity 4.
May I use a?
Fail.
Wait, I
Fam,
want that.
Fam, do you mind if I take one of our 3 advantages and reroll a d12?
I think Mori's going to say. What are you going to say, Mori?
Sorry,
Yeah, I'm about
Maury,
to
go ahead.
say I do have an ability that, well, you said I do have an advantage, right? Like from before.
We have 3 advantages. You guys have 3 advantages, right? You're maxed out on advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 3,
Yeah,
so I
like,
wanted to take one of them.
I wanted to spend one of those to reduce the complexity of the skill roll.
Oh, okay.
But that would
well, we
make
would
me
well-
reroll?
Well, no. For this case, we're not going to reroll because we would have said. Well, you
Yeah,
did say it
it was
before the
both.
roll. You did say it before the roll, so I'm going to give it to you. Go ahead and roll complexity. Can you put that skill in chat, by the way?
Do I just copy and paste it, or well?
It should be below. There's should be a button off to the
Yeah.
side somewhere. Click. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Reroll a complexity 3. You'll see.
All right.
I'll give the because you did mention it before the roll. So
All right. There we go.
Hey.
absolutely and that spends 1 advantage. So
All right.
as the sniper once again flies, you
And
guys hear the
that's-
doom.
Yeah, it's another 2 advantage.
And this time now the
And-
creature mostly fully dissipates, though it does. It's no longer in the combat as it just kind of floats in the air above as it realizes it can't do much else. It is no
right.
longer in the combat. I'll put
And,
an X on it, but it's not dead. It's just not.
and I didn't use all of my advantage or all of my movement, so I'm gonna move back around the wall.
Okay.
And end my turn.
All right. Who's next?
I just have a couple questions. Like, do we get to choose the direction we run, or do you choose?
You're just gonna be moving away from the one that scared you, so it's basically gonna be up for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
I can
you can do
move-
your action. You can do your action before or after you move. Doesn't matter which.
Oh, nice.
It
okay.
also says you must move 5 squares away from it. So
Okay. Is there a way of trying to talk all of them down from attacking us, or?
unless you have a special ability that can allow you to do multiple creatures at once, generally only allow 1 at a time.
Okay. Then yeah, there's. Hold on.
The bar's going. Okay.
Yeah. So I'd
Yeah.
probably end up
I
around
think
there.
you move. Yeah, 1 more. I think right. Is that 1, 2, 3? You start right here.
Yep.
All right, so you'll
I gotta
move
move
one
into
more then.
5. Okay.
Yeah, that's 4 squares again, better. And that'll be your movement for the turn as well. So you can redo it obviously with a roll, but yeah. Okay. You all see Bharz just like whatever your fear mechanism looks like, Bharz, ends up making you move away.
I think for the effect that it has on Bharz is the skin, or at least the surface of him or of it, starts to wiggle and undulate almost like throughout the entire surface part of him. And
Gross, I like it.
Yeah, and then they just take off around the corner, doing that the entire way, and little like tendrils come off of them and wave in the air as they go by.
Okay,
Wiggle.
still got your actions and everything.
There's not really a whole lot that, like I said, there's not too much that they can do. Like,
You can make
got
up a lot of
jetpack,
stuff.
but-
Yeah.
Eh,
So
I
what?
mean-
You could like maybe there's a terminal next to you. Maybe there's like a little claw above the plasma pool for some whatever reason. I'm just spitballing.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I mean,
You
if
can
that's-
make up a lot of stuff. You can make up a lot
Okay.
of stuff.
I mean, if that's an option, then yeah. Is like if there's a terminal that is near them that they can manipulate something in the
Sure.
in the area, like in that particular room, like if there's equipment that they can mess around with, then yeah.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and describe what it is to me, and you can tell me what skill as well. And I'll tell you, it'll be complexity too. So
I forgot to mark down my my dice. We'll go with computers. No, wait, no, not computers. I'll go with engineering to see if kind of like opening up a panel and then manipulating wires and then hopefully hearing the right noises in the next room.
I like it. And out of curiosity, what would you be manipulating?
Maybe there's some equipment that's up in the ceiling that that scoops up the plasma or can suck up the plasma, and I'm gonna try to see if
Perfect.
we'll suck up one of the ghosts.
Complexity to engineering. Let's see it. Yeah, you all see Bharz run back, and immediately Bharz, without even thinking, you start digging through this behind his terminal and pulling the wires out. All you see is scoop come down, just like take a good chunk of the incorporeal form. Which one was it? I'm sorry, I didn't ask you for which particular one.
We'll go with this one.
Okay. And yeah, that one was already hit by a grenade, so it's looking like its incorporeal form nearly non-existent, and actually, it will no longer be present if it takes even one more.
Cool. Then knowing that that was a good thing, we'll trying to say what I've got to. No, that'll be it for Bharz.
Okay. Who next? Asra's gone, and Bharz. So it's Freedom, Hera, and Mori.
I'll go next. So I have to run now, or I can attack first.
You can run before or after your actions. Doesn't matter which.
Okay,
So
so
your movement must be 5 up.
no problem. I'll use my actions first. So Freedom once again ignites his laser sword,
Ooh.
and we'll swing his laser sword at one of these ghosts.
You are officially
Okay.
now part Gundam.
I
What
have
skill?
always been a Gundam. That is. We said. Oh no, melee. Melee, definitely melee.
Good melee, yeah. All right, melee complexity 2. And which
Yeah.
one are you attacking?
Nice.
When
The
you-
one directly below me.
Now laser sword, I think it's only 1 damage. Right?
I can check.
I know there's some melee weapons that do 2. I think it's charged batons actually that do 2. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, laser sword is. It just says.
Okay, it doesn't say, so that means it's 1 damage. All right.
Okay.
Oh, it's piercing though. I forget what piercing means. Let me. Woo! Gotta figure out what that means now. 1 second. All these. Feels like Pathfinder sometimes, but not quite as much.
Yeah.
Okay, with piercing, ignore shields. These guys don't have shields. Okay,
Got it.
so you swing your laser sword, and it just cuts right through the incorporeal form. You hear the Keith hook, the ghost. But it's still up.
Why are you not dying again? Let's see if that can be resisted a second time. So he will swing his sword again.
Stop resisting freedom.
I mean, all I can think of when you say like the Rage Against the Machine song "Freedom." It's like I was looking at down. Freedom. Oh yeah.
Freedom isn't free. Here we
What do
go.
you want to do, Matt? I'm sorry. I was busy sticking my own.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing my sword again.
Same skill.
Yep.
Or different skill. Okay.
Same skill. So this is now
1,
a
2,
3. Shazam!
Man, you guys, you passed. Oh, you passed.
I did
yeah,
it twice.
this is the
Sorry.
second roll. Yeah, you guys are doing way better at these sets of rolls, huh? When it actually matters, because this could be scary. But luckily, you swing again, and this time the incorporeal form now fizzes up into a small ball, and you just slash through it, and now it just falls to the ground, then slowly maneuvers over towards the plasma pool next to it, as it is completely gone.
Cool. Freedom will take a step into its place where it was before, and he feels the urge to run north. But
Well, you can't move forward.
oh,
Yeah,
can't?
you can't
Okay,
do
then
stuff upward.
never mind. He takes one faltering step forward and then realizes he can't put it down, and says, "This is intolerable." And then he swings a third time.
Oh my god!
Nice.
Same skill or different one?
Melee. This is a complexity 4.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This is when it gets scary. But you can definitely do it with a D8.
Suck
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
You sw-
nice,
You
dude.
swing it, and that
nice.
Keith hook just another. As you slash through it, it loses a few of its arms, so it's not really making sense losing its incorporeal, but it definitely gets chunks of it falling on the floor.
Okay. I am not going to go a fourth time.
I mean, you have two advantages. Just saying.
Do have to advance.
Not going for that positive condition. I'm just saying. I'm putting. Yeah.
All right.
Watch you roll whatever Matt rolls. Can be 5 out of the same.
This is gonna
I
be
know,
hard.
I
I'll have to do 5 of
It does get
D8s.
hard.
You want to?
Or you can pick
melee
something
again?
higher than a D8 if you can find a better skill.
Or you can leave it up to Hera.
Risk reward. Love it.
Can I?
Whatever you want to do, Matt. Your call.
I don't have anything that is applicable in
You
this
could-
case.
I mean, you could shoot one of them.
You can literally pick anything, bro.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of this game.
Yeah.
Open your mind.
No, I want my
Expand
mind to
your
be
mind,
closed.
Neo.
Okay. I will choose. Is there anything I know about these ghosts? Like the
Well,
kinds of
so
things.
Oh, what?
Like I'm trying to use my knowledge against them potentially, if at all possible.
Okay, no, I like that. Yeah, if you're trying to figure out some sort of weakness they have and you're just gonna use it, no, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah, complexity $5 is completely fine by me.
Ooh.
It's an attack on the
This
one
is
next to you.
gonna
I
be
assume, so yeah, let's
super
do it.
not good. This is not gonna be good.
Do it, bro.
Let's
Do
see
it,
it.
bro. I want to see it. I want to
It's
see
good.
it.
I want to see
Let's
the
make it
pass.
happen.
It'll give me
What's
my
your- what's
dice
your-
pool. It's a D6.
Oh,
What's your
there you go,
dice?
baby.
Oh, it's a D6.
Yeah, this is not gonna go well. I
But
don't-
it'll give you a Nova point, so it might work out. It might all balance out in
it
the
will
end. You
give me
never
a
know.
Nova point, but that's it.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead, roll.
Yeah, I didn't think that was.
Well, then-
Yeah.
Oh,
You got
but
two
you
of the
have an
same.
advantage. You could roll a
Did.
D6 and try not to get a 4.
You would have to
It would
roll
be a
2
4 or
and 4
6.
D6. You have to be you would to re-roll this because
You
you
could
have 2
roll
4s,
a
2 6s.
2, 3, 4, or 5.
Well, you'd have to roll 2 more D6s. You'd take both the advantages and not roll a 1,
No.
4, or 6
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
If
Because
no,
I have
if
double
he
sixes and
takes
double
a
fours.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw you at doubles.
Yeah, that's 2 duplicates.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's your guys'
Fine,
choice. What do you
okay.
want to do,
No,
Matt?
I am not going to use the 2.
Okay.
If it was 1, it'd
So
be one
you
thing.
start.
Yeah.
You focus on a weakness and you feel like you're right on the edge. Maybe it's like something metallic, but as soon as you do it, also I'm gonna move you 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and at the end of your turn, because you're thinking like, I don't know how you want to encapsulate your fear, but you move up 5 spaces, and also
I like to think of it as a programming glitch.
He
collapse
bravely
point
ran
or
away for
macro.
freedom.
You know what?
Like
We're
his
gonna go with failure
legs
prompt.
move, but he can't stop them.
Oh God, no.
Oh,
Oh
The
shit!
failure prompts. They have spoken.
Oh god.
And one ghost appears out of the pool. Another one.
Okay.
oh, for fuck's
That's
sakes.
okay. It's okay.
Okay. That's
Freedom, you're thinking about it. Maybe use some sort of metal you throw at this creature, and as you do, you know the metal seems to attract the plasma, and one crawls out of the pool towards that metal plate you threw in the ground.
All right. Fair enough.
All right, and I think it's Hera and Mori, right?
Right.
I think Mori's gone, so you might have to. That's right. I think Hera's gone, so you might have to go Mori. No, there are no opportunity attacks in this game. I don't know. There might be, but these guys don't
I
have
don't
them.
think.
There's not.
If there is, these guys don't have them. That's all I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure there's
Well,
not. They've already declared their
where's-
actions. They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
Where
If
the
I
heck is
recall
Hera?
correctly.
Oh, and just because I'm mean, I'm gonna give that guy who just came out a collapse point to attack Hera. So that's my last
Oh,
collapse
shit.
point.
Okay.
All right, so we can wait for Hera if you want to. Or, oh, well, there is. So it's either Mori or Hera. One of you two's got to go. One of you two's nice. Good Ingles.
You know what? Hera, you want to go?
Yeah, I've just probably going to have a long one. But yeah, if you want me to go first. Yes,
I think
no?
he does.
No, get it. Well, Hera is going to start off with a perception check just to see if he can figure out if he destroys the ghosts that are currently making the rest of his party afraid, will that cure them of their fear?
Okay, what do you want to roll for it?
That would be just a perception.
Oh, yeah, you said that. Complexity of perception.
Complexity number 2, because first roll.
Okay.
Nice.
I'll give you an advantage for that. As you look at around the ghost, you note that the one that scared Freedom actually beat up with his laser sword, and Freedom still had to run away. So it seems like there is some sort of unless you maybe like they can't do it again once they're gone, but it looks like just getting rid of them doesn't seem to work that way.
And
But it seems like the fear ends as soon as their turn ends, so they only run away one time.
okay, well, then Hera is going to spend his Nova point to cast his Nova ability of
Oh no!
focus. And he will
What?
announce this,
Nice.
he will announce this by saying, "The doctor is in."
Nice.
See, he's got
Holy
his
shit, that's amazing. I love
What?
that
That's
Nova
a great
ability.
fucking Nova ability.
So
That's
you're
a good
just-
one.
Wow!
Just don't scrub it, right? Don't scrub it the first
He
time.
has 3 advantages. Oh my
True.
god!
And
As I said,
complexity
this is
3 no
probably
matter
gonna be a
what.
long-
That's ballsy.
Oh
That's
my
ballsy.
god!
I love it.
All right, explain what you want to
Get
do
it.
and just make. Yeah.
He wants to just cut us forth through all these ghosts. This char staff, because it's only melee attacks.
Okay. Charge staff. I think you. Look, there's something special about that. Let me just check real quick.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
You said charge staff, right? So charge 4.
Mhm.
I think. What did charge me? I forgot.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you're only using dice of 3, right? So no matter what, you won't get the charge from this. So it'll always do 1 damage. It won't do 2 damage because they're all complexity 3. But they still do 1 damage, and they're all complexity 3, which is insane. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So he'll activate his Nova ability, and in his focused state, it doesn't really look like he's focused. It looks like he's more having fun in the combat of battle. So he's doing a lot of like fancy feet work and dancing around the place before Well, basically doing the classic Star Wars showy kind of combat.
We should take bets on how many attacks you think that Hera can get off here with
3.
with 3
I'm going to
advantages.
say 3.
Only 3 with all 3
I'm gonna say
advantages.
3.
Well, they want.
Also, with the amount of movement he's got, I'm going to say 3.
Okay.
So
Oh
he's
man,
going
I did not expect that.
So he's going to start off with the first attack with the charge staff with a performance, if that's possible.
You explained it pretty well. Why it's performance. I like it. Go ahead. Complexity 3 is. That's how it is.
Okay, that's a
Yeah.
pass.
That's,
Ooh.
you
Nice.
slashed this guy once. You're gonna farm Nova points, aren't you?
How'd you guess?
Okay. Okay. That's okay.
And then he's going to make the second attack again at difficulty 3, but he's just gonna use a standard melee attack with a
Okay.
melee roll. Again, complexity 3. Pass again.
Absolutely.
Nice.
You swing again. You just twice this guy, and easy as the last. You just slash it through, but he's still up. This Keith
Okay.
ghost.
Okay, so I've used a Nova point and I've gained a Nova point, so we start back at the
Nice.
start. So
Yeah,
thing is-
baby, get it.
So again,
What a crazy ability.
Love it. Love it. So good.
it can be worse.
Maury, maybe you should have gone.
That's why I said.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Well, it's gonna take a little bit. It seems like we'll find out, I guess.
Well, then he's going to. Let's see. These ghosts are incorporeal, but they can be pushed.
I would say so. Doesn't really make much sense, but I'll allow it.
Okay, well then, if you
Shut up,
allow
Matt.
it, he'll
Yeah,
try and
yeah,
push
this
the
is-
one that he's attacked twice so far with a power roll.
I don't think it matters because he has 1 HP. Go ahead and roll power cluster. That's what I'm not too worried about. As soon as you push it, it's gonna disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you push it, and it goes to the other creature and just disappears into the plasma pool. That's why I
Nice.
wasn't worried about it.
Yeah. Okay. So that was a D10.
That's 3. We're at 3, guys. We're at 3 so far.
And
By the
One
way,
more,
that's your
you
40
get a minor condition.
Yeah, minor positive condition.
Minor
No, you got-
positive on whatever
he's
skill
already
you
rolled.
choose.
He's already rolled 4.
Oh, well then he's got a minor. He's got a minor on power.
Let's keep it going because you might not need the minor. You might just get a significant at the end of this because if you get 2 more, you get significant. So
Okay. Then we'll
Well, he still
Yeah,
gets the
it's-
minor on power, no matter
it's
what.
complexity. It's complexity 3 no matter what though. From this, so it is. It's always complexity 3. Usually a
Okay.
condition would lower or raise the complexity. So
This is so ridiculous.
I love it.
okay, so this is going to be a bit of fun because I
Okay.
need to roll one of me lower dice. Skullduggery, that's kind of underhanded stuff, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you might have to explain yourself a little bit on that one.
Hera's going to try and do a Johnny Cage and go for a crutch shot.
Nice.
Yeah, it works.
Wow.
It totally does. I love this.
It's only
might have
D4,
to-
so
you have
this
to-
could be
you
the
have-
fail.
You do have to move your token, by the way, just so you know, to attack.
Wolfman's got
That's a
nards.
But could I
Okay,
re-roll
that's-
that? Use an advantage to re-roll that.
Nice, Matt.
You have to ask everyone else. Yeah, I don't decide that. You guys decide that.
Yeah.
Can I use
the
an
fucking
advantage to
Why the fuck not? Yeah, do it. We got 3. Go for it, bro.
Okay, so is there a specific button for a re-roll or just?
Just roll,
Nice.
roll
roll
d4.
roll a d4, and
you
you
can't have
can't
a
get
2 or
a
3.
2 or a 3.
Okay.
50-50 shot.
One.
Nice.
It's a success.
Yeah.
Another swing comes through. Well, this one hit in the
Love
crotch, and it's a ghost, so it doesn't really make any sense because it doesn't like. It almost like
Love
feels
it.
like it has to do it, but then it realizes like
Oh
I'm-
my
it-
God.
it doesn't even know it's a ghost necessarily. So like, it puts its hands in it, but it doesn't really feel the same pain.
Mm-hmm.
You kicked
Okay.
him
What
in
next?
his
What
ghost
next,
balls.
Sarah?
Ghost balls. You kicked him in his ghost balls.
Okay, so next, let's see.
It's our new
Ridiculous
theme
session.
song, Matt.
You're welcome.
I think he's going to. Again, he's enjoying himself quite a bit, so he's going to do the showiness again. A showiness roll.
Performance, you mean?
Performance again.
Yeah.
Performance or
Okay, it's complexity 3.
Still.
'Cause that's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, failed.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Damn it.
But we still have 2 advantages.
It's a D12. Fucking take it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also, unless anyone
Do we have
objects, which I
3,
don't think
or is it just 1 now?
you have 2 left.
No, 2, because you used 1.
You roll. We got 2 left. I
started
roll a
with 3.
D12. You can get anything but an 11. That's pretty.
You start
pretty
with 3
good-
advantages.
Pretty
You
good
use
odds.
one, so you're left at 2. If you look at the turn order, I have it listed at the exact amount you have right now.
Yeah.
So if you want to roll D12, no 10 or 11. Yep, there you go. That's one.
Hey.
There
And now
you
you
go.
can give
in
yourself
that 1 when I use the manual roller. That makes perfect
Love it.
sense.
After your turn is done, you get a significant positive condition, by the way.
Nice.
Okay, then. So that's the
Jesus.
D12. Okay. And
Yeah!
Feel good.
as I said, this is going to be a long turn.
I might have to increase this ability to 2 Nova points instead of 1. Jeez.
Okay,
Bravo.
so
Can't do that, Kraw. Rules is written, buddy.
I absolutely could if I wanted to.
if
okay. Let's see. What other dice do I need to roll?
I'm not going to do it now, though. That would be stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you want to do? Oh, you're looking. I forgot you're shopping for Nova points. Yeah. I mean,
Yep. Let's see.
getting a whole other free complexity 3s, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Don't know if we'll let you burn our last advantage, though, bro. Just
No.
putting it out there.
I think
Someone else might need it.
Yeah. The thing is, I want Mori to actually have a turn.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to.
You got 3 left.
Yeah. I'm going to stop attacking after this, and basically do the classic. Come on, get me.
You're trying to taunt them?
Basically, yeah.
Alright, that's a complexity 7 roll, because you've already done so many actions.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my good. Okay. What do you want to use to it? Presence, I assume, or something? What skill? That's crazy.
Yeah, we'll go presence, and you said it was.
Complexity 7, because you're all actions in. So
This is going to fail though, but because it's only a D6, so there's no way this can win.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there you go.
oh, it couldn't. Yeah, you actually
no
close,
way. Absolutely no way it would have worked.
but you wanted to know a point. All right. Well, let's see how bad the backer gives us. Let's see.
Ugh.
Oh shit.
I think I'm gonna skip that one because it doesn't really fit.
Oh, it could
No,
totally.
I could
fit.
see that fitting.
oh, too hard.
You think so? You think so?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bharz, how do you
make him
explain?
a little
how do you
pig.
think
I mean,
Hurt him.
too hard could be that he attracts every one of these ghosts towards him instead of just the one he was attacking.
Jesus.
okay, if you want that,
Like,
I'll give it to
he's
you.
Oh my
definitely
would
posing a
make
more
sense.
significant threat.
So
All
test
right.
failed successfully.
Yeah.
All now that you've knocked out 2 ghosts and you've accepted your fate, all of them are now going to focus you next turn at the
Yep.
phase 3.
Oh,
And that's yep. All right.
I mean,
Then
how
more-
terrible.
Yeah, how terrible. Maury, your turn.
Kill at least one of them, bro. You can do it. I believe in you.
We'll have to remember.
Gosh.
We'll have to remember these conditions for next session because they'll all persist, Red. Because you're going to get some negative ones in a moment.
Of course. So this was a major.
A significant, yeah.
Significant.
That's right. I've read the names are minor, moderate, and significant. I think.
Okay.
So, yeah, and significant boosts everything. I think.
Yeah, I think
it
you're
does,
right.
It does,
Yeah.
Moderate. So minor is the specific skill. Moderate is the skill tree. Major is everything.
Okay.
Mhm.
And yeah, you should be putting your sheet now. All right, Maury. You still got all of them up, and they've all turned towards Hera. As he's reliving a painful memory of his past of being bullied by other Keithuk. Kind of fits.
Oh, jeez. So, you know what? I want to see if, like, I'm not really sure if I can use Streetwise in a way like this. I wanted to see if, like, did this place have, like, a sense of maybe, like, some uniform around here before all this shit? Like,
Yeah, go ahead. If you want to roll Streetwise Complexity, that's fine with me. That makes sense. You kind of want to fit in a little bit. Yeah, I'll give you advantage for that. You look around. When you say uniform, like what people wear in the like the mining outfits or whatever they make. No, it's not mining outfits. It's a mining station. The mining's done by the station. The outfit's done by the people on the station, or by them. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, like, wanted to see if, like, sense of, like, leadership, like, like
amongst the
obstacles or whatever.
ghosts.
Yeah.
So you look at the ghosts, the torn uniforms amongst all of them, and they all look to be lackeys. They're all wearing the same things, not very good looking. But most importantly, they look like probably pirates because of how they're torn and stuff. They're not uniforms of any sort of like station guard of any kind.
Wait, so the pirates? Okay.
I'll put that in the notes so I remember that next time. I told you guys that.
Alright, next I'm gonna... So the guy next to Hera is like... He's definitely more like the weaker of the bunch.
Hera's not looking weak. He's a 2 out of 3, but they're all targeting Hera because of Terra. They're all targeting Hera.
Hera has Terra.
I'm trying to see like which one of these is weaker.
Which one? Oh, all of them except for the new guy. The new guy's this guy that Freedom X they summoned.
So this guy like looks really fucking.
They're all
bad.
looking about the same. They're almost gone except for that new one.
So, you know what? I'm gonna pull out like one of my beams, like pull out my beam sword and actually try to like attack this guy right here, like with a melee.
One second.
Huh?
Sorry. All right. Super time. You're gonna attack the guy next to you with melee.
Yeah. With
go ahead and roll.
Yeah,
what?
Beam sword.
Roll it. Melee complexity 3.
Are you fucking kidding?
Taking advantage, bro. We got you.
Taking the advantage then.
Okay. Roll a d8. You can't roll a 3 or 4.
Just roll a single d8.
Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
There you go. You hit him, and this guy once again you smash him to the ground with your beam sword, like the side of the blade, trying as much incorporeal form as possible, and then it sizzles back into the plasma pool.
Now, does Mori still have to move?
Oh yeah, Mori does. So at the end of your turn, you have to whatever movement you have, Mori, you have to move left, so you can't move any closer to any of the others.
Got a range of 10?
I mean, I do. It's the same as I did last. Like, it's the same dice roll, though.
Doesn't matter if you can do damage, bro.
Yeah, you know what? And after I do that, I'm actually gonna look over at this guy, like right here, and basically.
Why was Scepter's first roll a complexity 3?
It wasn't. The 3 was complexity 2.
Oh, okay. I missed the... Oh, that's why. There were texts in between. Never mind.
What do you want to do, Maury?
You know, I'm gonna looking down at the this guy right here, or he's not one of the new ones, right?
No, only the bottom right one's new.
Okay. I'm gonna look over at the guy on below me and be like, "Oi! What do you think you're doing attacking one of the captain's own crew, huh? Do you not see that he's part of part of our men?"
What do you want to roll for it?
Deceiving.
Complexity 4.
Nice.
He has 1 health.
Oh.
Nice!
Oh,
Yeah, bro,
thank
You
get
God.
it.
tell him that he's like, sorry, sir, and he dips himself back in the acid pool.
thank God.
Nice.
There's still 2 left. Anything else, Maury?
Oh, that's 3. That's number 3 so far. I don't know if I should go for the 4th.
Up to you, bro.
It's rough.
Fuck.
And just roll
Only
a
got
dice
one
that you know
advantage
you're gonna
left.
fail.
It might be time to call it quits.
I mean, I still got my
I will do.
presence, which is I still got presence, which is a D12.
Mm-hmm.
Up to you. Up to you.
I would move if I were you.
But I'd
You
call
can
it
move
quits.
left.
We got
5.
call it quits for another round.
Yeah, Maury will have to move left 5 no matter what, or west 5.
Mhm.
And you know what? Just play it safe. Yeah, 1. Fuck. 2,
Whoa.
3, 4.
One step in the water.
5.
Don't go in the plasma. I don't want to fucking fight you.
Hey, any more actions, Maury?
I'm really tempted to use presence, but it's like that's a high bar. No, yeah, you know what? That's all I'm gonna do.
We'll do
Even if
phase
you
3
fail,
then.
you still get the point. You still get the dice for your Nova point.
Yeah, like,
They already
here's
said
the thing though. I did get a Nova point finally, but the problem is, I don't think I don't have any Nova abilities.
What?
Make the decision.
I don't
you go.
have Nova
Wait.
abilities.
Oh wait, we'll have to look back at that because you're supposed to have no abilities. But
You can
for now,
make
then we'll-
make the call back, but for now,
Yeah.
I'd let it go.
Yeah, I think for now we'll just pass it up. Okay, so I assume you don't want to do anything else more, then I'm gonna call it then. All right.
Yeah, I don't got anything else.
The 2 enemies move towards Hera. Hera, do you have anything to stop this? I assume you've been planning something based on what you've been saying.
No,
Anything?
nothing to stop it.
Okay, nothing. So they both use their drain ability on you. As they both reach into you, start laughing at you. These are really painful memories. And you take 2 damage, 1 for each.
Okay,
And you are
which means
unconscious.
Hera is down to 0.
Oh, balls.
But
See, I told you! I knew he was playing something!
but he's going to use another one of his Nova abilities because he does have another. And I'll post it so you can read it.
I knew you were playing something. I knew it. I absolutely knew it.
And Hera
Nice.
can still see Freedom and Mori. So
Nice.
he gets back up with 2 hit points.
Nice. Amazing.
There you go.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
Love it.
That's
That's
great.
the point of Nova points, baby. They're super powerful.
Oh hell yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
They're both going to do the same thing to Hera as they're laughing at him as he's like trying to whatever Hera may be doing. But Hera's still holding strong. Phase 2. What do you guys want to do? Is only 2 creatures left.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Hopefully,
just,
don't fail and make
Alright.
another one.
I'm just gonna.
But I think
What
Freedom
do you
wants
want
to
to
do
do,
this.
Matt?
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah, go
gonna,
ahead, Matt.
Yeah, so Freedom like he's run to the door and he turns around and he's like, "Why did I run here? I can't remember."
It's like I thought I got my keys in my
I
pocket.
was just-
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Walked back inside to grab my
And-
keys and I'm in my pocket.
Yeah, exactly. And then he sort of remembers that he has he's like, "Oh, that's why." And then he turns back and he sees the 2 ghosts that are harrying Hera. He opens his mouth and another grenade pops out and he goes, "Fire in the freedom
Nice.
hole!" And he throws
Oh, God.
another grenade at these 2.
What check do you want to do? I'm not worried, but I know there's a spot you can do it. What do you want to roll?
Let's go with. I mean, I've used all my dice, so I'm not going to use a Nova point here, but I'm just going to go with ranged.
Complexity 2.
This is guaranteed to work. I guarantee it. And when I guarantee it, I guarantee it.
shrapnel knocks one and completely smothers it against the wall, and then the other one that you recently summoned takes a good chunk of that shrapnel but still stands or floats.
You were supposed to have perished. Let me ensure that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Or I should say squares, whatever it is. And as he stalks through, you just he pulls a full-on Anakin Skywalker. Just you just see the lightsaber come out sideways, and he's like, "You are not a very pleasant ghost." And then shing across the face with a melee attack.
Youngling Slayer 3000.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Wow!
Master Skywalker, what are we
3001.
going to do? You're going to die in the name of freedom. Here we go.
It's a little crowded in this room, don't you think, kid?
Complexity what now? 3?
3.
Yeah.
Yep. Just like 1, so 3. Yep.
There we go. Roll. Fuck you.
Oh,
I'm gonna use one of our advantages.
our last advantage.
Yep,
You
that's
better
fine.
fucking
2-8.
make it, bro.
That's fine.
Don't roll an
2
8.
or 8. 2 or 8.
Not an 8.
Or a
There you go.
Okay, there you go.
And
Indeed.
for the sake of brevity, because I don't want this to keep going, so I don't want you to fail and another one shows up. You hit it and it falls in the pool as well.
At which point, Asra pokes her head out of the corner and goes, "Damn it, Fifi, I had plans. But fine. Let's get the fuck
And then-
out of here, kids."
Did you just
And
call
then-
me Fifi?
I did. That's what I've been calling you this whole
Over your
time, Fifi.
Yeah, over your communicators, all of you hear the Yojimbo tell you, "We're receiving a distress signal from a nearby ship. Goes by the Catechus." And that's where I end our session for today.
Well,
Aw.
shit.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
wanted to interact with that wild, or possibly wild ghost over there.
Oh, we didn't remember that, by the way. I forgot. Yeah. So we're gonna have to do that with you, Bars. So don't forget the next session. Right at the beginning of the next session, we gotta do your story path. Do not forget. In fact, I'll put it in chat. Bars, first story path.
Yep.
First
First story
thing,
path
next.
is wild meeting.
Nice.
It was a wild meeting.
And then when we
No,
get back
I mean,
to the
you can
ship,
just-
Bars is making me an ID.
I would give you that story path anyway, because technically you didn't meet it. It will
Yeah.
follow you, but it'll still be like a little while. So I think you have attainment later. So
So I'll
And-
do the thing for that now.
Yeah, I
Choose
think
reward.
also that after the combat, Hera is going to hold up his fist to give a fist bump to Freedom. Say, "You did a good job there, Freedom.
Freedom sort of pivots.
You can fight well."
And fist bumps with a very sort of looks at his fist, just knows that he broke your hand the last time, so he just very tightly and gently wraps your fist, and he says, "You kicked that ghost in the nuts."
Yeah, I did.
And I just
think-
remembered at the very end of the session that I called you Fifi last time and you hated it. Which
I
is
lo-
why I'm still
I'm-
doing
I-
it.
Yes, I think I myself, Matt, hated it, but I think Freedom may, in fact, kind of like it. As long as you call him Free.
Nice.
well, anyways,
No, it's
that's our
Fifi.
second
It's
session of
Fifi.
Sparking the Zenith.
Fair enough.
It's
Also-
Fifi.
We got to the station. We found the plasma. We told the Egon Overkill. We fought the ghosts, and now we're seeing that the Egon Overkill fucked up, and they're getting attacked now by probably pirates. You'd guess, right?
Also, I gave myself
Anyways.
a Nova. I gave myself a Nova ability.
Nice.
Just for
Yeah.
free.
Yeah, we have to look at your note. You should look over your character species note abilities. I'm sure you get more than one.
should
when
have
start
more than
You're
creation.
in you're in Eno, you're a cat folk, right? You've got some Eno actually have cool ass shit for Nova abilities because I was
like
in
that.
Eno last time. Which one? Would you
The
just
one
put
that you
in there?
posted? Making friends?
That's good.
Oh, okay. I think I had the Eno ability where I could get random black market shit just delivered to our ship.
Yeah, there's lots.
Black
a lot of
Market
crazy shit you
Amazon.
didn't know points.
Basically,
anyways,
yeah.
Yeah, that's BurnBryte section 2. Hopefully next one's not 6 months from now. We'll see. Scheduling allowing, you know.
Oh,
We'll
we'll
try.
see.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Yeah. That's all we got for today, I think, because we already did the introductions and talked to everyone that's already playing. So I think that's it. Matt, why don't you sign us off?
No, no, no. You're the GM, man. I don't do the sign-offs. The GMs
I
will always do
insist.
the sign-off. You insist.
I think I did you to. Didn't I make you do the sign off last time? I think I did.
I don't know.
I
don't
think you
remember.
did.
Okay, well, I'll do it in Freedom's voice then.
Okay.
To all of you out there in the galaxy of Alaxis, I wish you freedom and peace and justice for all. And always remember, take care of yourselves, but do not forget to kill Nazis. Bye.
Space Nazis.
Space Nazis. And regular ones too.
No, look,